No more gold splits here for either team. I hope. That last series was rather quick with M80 taking the win, but this is the second match of the playoffs here in Stage 3. Shio, only one voting for YFT in the Pred set.
Yeah, I mean, it's a battle of talent, I feel like, between these teams. I might be swayed by the last time I saw these guys up against EGA. Stallion was taking over. In that match, they've had some success against Core as well, coming into things over here. So YFT have figured things out a little bit, are on a bit of a trend, and NBG have been trying a few things, stuttering a little bit in some of these off-season tournaments. That being said, just a little bit of an off-cast bias when we're locked in the potential between both these teams. I feel like NBG does have a bit of an advantage here. Son of Car specifically, when I'm talking about talent, this guy, a tip of the spear, and the rest of it too, the entire weapon of this roster for NBG, does everything right.
I think Roy said it. 290 something ACS, average, by the way, average. He is a monster. Throw stacks at this guy. He will pay off for sure. NBG on the defense. YFT, 5-player stack. NBG respond A or C. Take a main take, but it's going to be a fast hit here for YFT. Sunakar in the corner. Lays waste of money already. Traded, however, as graffiti control for YFT is good for a couple. Here come the rotations. Spotted out by the KJ turret, but YFT gets spiked.
Planted.
A little bit of a long lull of pressure coming in on the pistol. Now the double flank will be pushed through. Not sure if they saw Tuzi on this one, but he was dropped down by a few bullets. So it'll be tough here. They don't know the entire situation. Could be a nice surprise factor from NBG.
Well, they got to know at least one player's on this flank, of course, thanks to that turret. But do they know two? Tuzi smoking off the spike. Paranoia. Flash out to Zinfa. Yes, it's going to be an easy push into the smoke there. Tuzi ends up going down. Tried to tap the spike. Tried to get something popping, but no, it is YFT with the attack side of pistol.
Yeah, the protocols from YFT so far on pistol rounds and in general as well, they're very good at kind of blending in with each other, and scaling, I think, is their best thing inside their repertoire and the roster. That being said, I keep bringing up rock, paper, scissors. If that is consistency, if that is the rock, I feel like they get covered by Son of Car, by somebody that doesn't play against that grain. And as we look at interrupting that protocol, interrupting and doing the unusual thing in your approach, breaking apart that system. So look for him in these buy rounds, and look for a team that likes to slot their neon defensively on this A long angle. You really want to take these fights on Haven, and Son of Car surprise angle with the classic already finds some value.
Yeah, didn't shake that corner at all. Ends up getting shut down. They were trying to use that recon dart there to try and pull the heads around. So Sonakar could have potentially found a couple. Atlas with a nice flash around the corner is going to clear out the site completely. YFT, they're on the site. They got the spike down. Stella, doesn't even get the second right. I mean, that just sucks. Unfortunate.
Somebody's got to check in the classic manufacturers. I don't know what's going on today, but the right clicks just aren't hitting. That being said, though, a bit of foreshadowing on how things might go for YFT. Site hit. Atlas, very generous with his flashes a lot of the time. And this is continuation from some of the previous games we've seen from YFT on this split. A lot of the time, you'll have your Phoenix maybe holding out for the sight line, holding out for a specific angle or a shot. For him, you just use that flash whenever you can. And why? Look at Son of Car, operator. Third round in, no armor. Atlas, though, used to this. He should be the answer if they do end up clashing here in a second. Son of Car will be active again on that A line. Atlas, though, the solution to that op has been rattled down a bit earlier on, and this is starting off to be a very peculiar round between both teams.
Sonakar's just going to sit here too. A bit of molly damage coming out as well. We'll see if YT want to commit to this side of the map. Cypher set up, slowing this one down. Actually, I think a scan just went off actually onto Sonakar. So they know he's on the angle at the bare minimum.
But the value he's getting from that angle is just amazing. Still online with the operator. Finally, that smoke goes down, so he has to start asking questions. While those questions get asked, the answers from the attack side, YFT just prod in towards C.
Yeah, Tuzi's going to be first point of contact. Stallion, I mean, you got to check that window a little bit deeper there. Tuzi sends a Paranoia chasing after Stallion. Takes a large chunk out of him, does Stella. And there's Stunner outside the window. NBG, Troun's going to be theirs. Was it his YFT's? They're trying to convert the bonus a little bit, but come on. Bigger Scope's going to win it out, even if Sonakar's not found anything too crazy yet with the op. Free orb, though. Take it.
Yeah, the speed bumps there put up by Nightblood Gaming turning into walls. The cage is turning into just walls of fire you cannot walk through. You do get burned. Muddy looking for just a bit of value here. Flawless round almost here from the side of NBG. Very good hold down. Stellar again. This guy's special move, if he was like, I don't know, say a Pokemon card or something, if he had one thing to attribute, him and Smokes, the relationship, he will be testing them, spraying them, puts up his own cages, and he understands when people are walking on the other side of him. You really have to be careful when you're on a site with Stellar. He gets so much value from his own setup. So you saw it there already, spraying things down a little bit on the Stallion, and you're going to be seeing it more and more again.
+1/+1 if there are smokes on the field. Not quite Pokemon, but you catch my vibe.
Hey, there's so many games with cards, but these are players.
There's too many at this point, buddy. There's way too many. Oh, that was a heady as well.
Yeah.
Oh, son of car. Actually beat out the timing of the recon.
Yeah, we talked about the system from YFT. They love going in certain places with these layers, but if you have somebody just faster, if you have somebody to challenge and land a shot like Son of Car, you can shut them down.
And they ground to a halt again. They've ripped the E-brake. YFT slow in this one.
It's the biggest thing, right? Even if you had a backseat driver in there trying to tell you what to do, for YFT, it takes more than that. Okay, that's Ziff then, I guess. Their own level of talent starting to rise. You understand that Sana may be here as well, but YFT getting onto that plan B sometimes takes too long. Second layer of interruption. Son of Car going in again with this fishing rod, with this
Stallion. No, not quite. And Stallion spots the second one too. Zeke and Son of Car just hand delivering them. 2 kills. And then YFT get the spike down. And Stellar and Stunner are just forced into this weird spot on defense. And I think they're just going to... It looks like they're just pivoting towards a save round.
Just don't have the numbers. There's an operator down as well.
Yeah.
Yes, you might have some flashes, but you need at least 3 on the A retake. That is a very patient round from YFT. I like that from NBG, though. You want to be challenging the system over and over. If Ziff's online today, though, it might just be more than some car. You might need more people, yeah, to lock this guy down.
Okay, bringing it back. Yeah, Nightblood Gaming didn't loosen their ult there, sadly. Look, beat out the recon, hit the headshot, but then Stallion basically just walked down short and picked up 2. Like, there was nothing there. There was no sort of resistance there, Shayu, at all. It was very free, it felt like. Still got enough money for a buy, though. Not quite as glamorous without the ult, though.
A very good reads from YFT on that one, understanding how NBG like to play the game. Question is, will they thwart themselves again? Will they try to go for a double dip inside the round? Starting to maybe prod towards mid here from the side of YFT. No op in sight. No close range pinch either. So that is a big reveal on how the setup is defensively for NBG.
Look at this, 3 players pushing up. Just B main. Gonna run to the trips, gonna get destroyed. 2Z, instant smoke. YFT. Happy with the kind of kill, the trip killed, and just gonna back off. Okay, we've been playing this round slow again and again. But this time NBG have taken them up on their offer. Son of Car pushed deep into A long now. Even looking lobby side.
Ziff will be that insurance for now. Stallion poisoned by that window angle before. This time wants to be the antidote inside garage, holding it down in case somebody just crossed it over. Meanwhile, A pressure, huge from NBG. They understand it might be a CB hit at any point in this next 44 seconds. Jump spot from Stellar. Welcome to his domain. Camera to cover garage. Molly back sight. Can he hold on to the pressure with so much people flooding him?
Yeah, and even a smoke there too. He's going to get revealed by that dart, sadly. So a flash around the corner, spray and pray. 0 accuracy there. Just full holding the D key and praying for the best. I mean, look, Stallion picks up the kill onto Stunner too. It's a 2v5, an op in the hands of Muddy. This round's basically over. And again, NBG backing all the way up. They're going for a save round. Are they gonna just gonna send in Ziff again? He got 2 kills last time. Just send him in. Pick him up. Clean him up.
And we got like a, I don't know, grandfather clock with the best, most polished gears on the side of YFT. Just churning, ticking, and turning. Getting to every site they want to get to. Meanwhile, the stopwatch on NBG stuttering a little bit. Not recording the best type of times. And again, even double dipping into their own demise right now. They have to be very careful to not let too many rounds go on this defense. Of car already economically suffering, not going to be able to get that up in for the next few rounds. That's one of the ways you can stop YFT with the comp they have. At the same time, look at the ultimates available from both sides now. That'll be the biggest thing. NBG just slightly away from being able to talk the big talk. Meanwhile, YFT already got Hunter's Fury, got lockdown in the operation as well. There's a lot to do now. That's one of the big things Roy was talking about. Neural theft with Stellar and Cypher. Yes, you get a bit of information. You can do a lot on the side of NBG. YFT, though, the value from Killjoy Jaws, having that lockdown can end up just winning you around on the attack.
Nightblood Gaming timeout on their defense. Only a single round right now for them, and it will be a half that can buy just those 2 rifles saved from last. I mean, what's the discussion for them? They're unable to hold onto these sites, even with all the Cypher util. The trip was broken in the main B door, and then a pivot over to C, and then just so much used to punish Stellar on the back of the site.
Yeah, the layering on that one, Jaws, was amazing. The fact that they stopped, let the cages hang for a second, then the dart came in for the actual duelist to scale on the site. That is something you don't even see from the best teams. A lot of people just dump that util just to overwhelm, not to actually execute. So I'm liking some of the adjustments YFT have coming into this to deal with a talented player like Stellar on the other side of things. Now, to deal with the lockdown, Zeke needs just a little bit more. Hunter's Fury not there. Jaws, you asked about what they're talking about in this timeout. When lockdown is put down and ready to go, A is the site that it usually ends up in. What NBG are talking about is how to stop them before they get to that spot. Phoenix, Neon, Son of Car, Stunna, both ready to go. Sending down A long, shot by a bow and arrow.
And ready to go, though.
That lockdown. Yeah, here they go.
Son of Car sent forward with the rifle. 1 scan on Sally and teleports back, but Muddy and Son of Car trade. Stunner behind Son of Car is actually the one that gets tagged. Now Tuzi picking up the op. Look at that. A little bit of theft. Ends up just running short too. There's nothing really that YFT can do there. And now they have to deal with Tuzi. So they've got at least 1 gun upgrade. But YFT know that maybe, look, NBG put a lot into this push. They're going to be weak on other points of the map.
Yeah, usually there's a jump spot coming in from the side of Stellar on the side of C, but I think Zip sees nothing right now. He's cheating. He's clearing up. Stallion gets one, and it's a heist with the most valuable jewels on the map right now. Son of Car has been taken down. 4v3. Stellar with just a pistol. He cannot even affect this site at all. The bandit gets no value. Nobody's threatened by it. Nobody is putting their hands up. The higher circumstances here for the side of NBG.
Zeke ends up getting one though. Alice down, so they're clearing a little bit of space, but the Killjoy ultimate immediately ripped as soon as they feel a bit of pressure from the defenders. Zeke kills Stallion still. That Killjoy ult threatens them. Back of the site is going to be decently safe as Zeke ends up going down. It's a 2-on-2 with Tuzi with a scope. Double rifle in the hands of YFT. They got to know where this is planted, though. They're defusing right now. Stella is just going to grab it. Ziv can't get the spam in. Tuzi with the op shot. Kills the Killjoy anyway. Nightblood Gaming against the world. Come up with a round regardless.
What a throw. Getting people involved inside the lockdown when you know people can just walk in from either garage, anywhere, and sit back out. For some reason, the Omen solo on site. And then your Hunter's Fury, your insurance, is playing cubby and swinging. What is going on in that round for YFT? I hope it doesn't affect the mentals too much. Sometimes mistakes are made, but now you're facing up a mountain when you were the guys who had the altitude. Look at NBG's ultimate economy. 5 blinking lights, everything saying green, and their A main aggression was working so well. They've even swapped Son of Car over to C.
Expecting a different approach, maybe. YFT
so
again, they tag
still.
Stallion.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Look
at the util. Sonocar's not there, by the way.
And again,
look, and even they're using the molly to clear. I mean, this is a dump of util that they're expecting to pay off somehow. But Son of Car's on the other side of the map with that off.
Atlas, he can run it back to get all the value from not having the rest of his flashes available. Tuzi, he'll be ready, and that paranoia might just cancel that ultimate entirely. If everybody here is in long right now, one paranoia can just completely dissolve this take, and here it comes. Here's the para hitting 4 members.
Atlas ends up just flashing the cubby and gets taken out of his. And that paranoia perfectly called. There will be another run it back from NBG. That's Stunner, but Doesn't get anything at all, but time's ticking. 30 seconds to go.
left.
They're basically committed to this site now, and Sadakar knows it.
4 members now on that site too, where they're forced to be committed. You can hear them kind of run away, but I think NBG might have missed it now. There is util on the B side. They will be able to plant that spike down. NBG still think it's A.
There's the trip. There's the trip. Early information gained. Hunter's Fury's going to get pulled, but the spike ends up going down. Atlas on the first swing. Hunter's Fury's going to tag him up, so it's an easy assist. And now it's only Ziff. And Sadakar pops the ult 2, slides out of the main door. The Killjoy falls. And that trip from Stella, giving him just even a second, a half a second's worth of notice. They end up ripping the Hunter's Fury too. My Blood Gaming, okay. They clean this one up, Show. They saved the op. They're in a good state economically right now.
I thought YFT might have had that gap, but again, you saw how much value Son of Car has with an operator. Not even going to be able to start the round at A, pull apart all the Phoenix util, and still be hidden and find more sideline value from C-Link, getting op shots down to B main. This guy is an enigma right now, not solved by YFT. They might have the lead, but he is the one asking the questions, pulling out every single possible answer that he wants from YFT.
Yeah, are you going to use the utility again? You did last time, and Sadakar wasn't there. On and off the line, though, goes the Neon. Stunner flashing out of Garage, even, just to prompt YFT to use even more. They're going to drone up grass, not see anything.
Play it very slow, minute 15 on the clock. We saw what happened the last time when both teams were forced to adapt. Just the positions overall from NBG were better towards the end of these rounds. They have a really good call, really good pulse of what's going down with the amount of sight lines, scopage, and vision that Son of Car has. This time they skip him with the smoke entirely, all on Zeke to find the value. He does discover him, and now he's about to see so many more.
Shot dart is going to be good for some damage. Atlas is going to go for the swing on Graffiti. He is completely blinded and sliding Neon. Turns his gaze briefly, and Atlas gets the trade, but Tuzi still back sight. Or in heaven, in fact. Son of Car 2 is so far forward that he's picked the creeping KJ and then swings and kills Stallion. They didn't end up using all that util to clear that spot. Stunner does end up going down. Spike is on the floor, of course, here as Overdrive gets popped, but Stella from the heavens shut him down. That's a 1v3 with an almost impossible position. Stella jumps out of heaven, and NBG are going to get another round on the board. We're all tied up 4-4.
Oh, we had the gap locked down. Heaven was the one pocket not smoked. Wall invested on the other side just to make sure that Son of Car does not have an angle. But every single time Stellar peeked on the mini-map, you could see more than just who he fought. And off that mini-map information, Son of Car had an easy shot through that Phoenix wall, able to pick up that operator, slicing this team apart blind. I mean, YFT really have to consider now how to be confident on their own terms. So far, it's kind of seemed like they're just trying to anti Son of Car as much as possible. It is going well, but one missed smoke, one missed time portion of that strategy, and you're looking at just doom and demise from their side. NBG are catching up. The biggest thing for timeouts people also don't consider, helps you cut off momentum a little bit from the other team. So gotta make sure they're not running away with it.
I mean, the big kind of failure point from YFT that last round was letting Son of Car just kind of linger around that A main. Picked up the kill onto Ziv. Instantly turned towards the site, picks up the kill onto Stallion. He gets 2 from that position, which is just not fair in one sense of the word, Shire. Yeah. I mean, YFT had a good kind of approach down in short. They managed to get one of the anchor players, you know, swing, Graffiti, easy kill with the flash. But now we'll see if this slowing down of momentum is going to affect NBG. As Son of Car made a different decision. Looks like opposite side of the map this time around, but let's go.
One thing for NBG, past the A sight line at least, they're playing a very far back angle on most of the middle portion of the map. Mid could be free to take if they just walk up. And yeah, off this timeout, look at YFT. Almost already in garage with this one. Immediate smoke coming in, and yeah, they immediately have control. They figured out the gap. Son of Car still here, so now they know where the op is. They can easily double back over to A, realizing that this is where the actual threat is.
Yeah, they're going to cancel garage completely. Get out of there. Don't let Son of Car get away with murder again. Can't let him continue pumping his stats.
He's playing Neon, could easily drive all the way across the map, accelerate to a different angle entirely. They have to be faster on the timing. Stun coming in all the way for A-Link. Smoke is up. Some car already here. Did you blink? Because I missed it. How'd he get there?
Oh, the spray down as well. They try and accelerate through the other side. Like, okay, the scope's on that side and Stella on the other. A free orb will suffice here for the KJ. And that is going to be it. They got the spike. They're chilling. They've only lost one. Son of Car on a streak. Man, it is looking rough for YFT. Even though they're up 4 rounds.
This guy's kind of the lighthouse that you have to stay away from if you're a ship like YFT trying to navigate through this attack side. That being said, Stellar on defense, he's still the rocks in the water, man. If you try to go to his side, he's a formidable foe. And this is the second time he's trying to stop their entire take by himself. That was a 3-man spray before. It was his cages. And look what it takes to stop him. Like 2 layered takes on the C site. You don't know where the Cypher is. You have no idea how fast the Neon is repositioning on the side of NBG. These guys have layers. Nightblood and Son of Car and Seller are leading them right now with these layers.
Another round timeout. It's Nightblood Gaming. Not phased whatsoever. Like that momentum holding, that momentum pausing, like you mentioned. It's whatever. It's all good. We're still on.
What are some of the answers that YFT had? How were they in the lead previously as well? Well, in my opinion, it was their system. Like Atlas solving every single angle, pouring his util in step by step. Just haven't found where the Neon is to get that util in. Son of Car playing this devious plat angle. I don't think a single ounce of util from the side of any person on attack can even touch him right now, especially with Phoenix. You have to use things from so far away. This time he's repositioned the mid, pumps back over towards the B side, smoke in tow with this one, but he might just drop down and go for a play.
Just for a stun instead to make sure YFT can't collapse on them in Garage. And there's 2 Nightblood Gaming players pushed in that off the stun just in case that did connect. Son of Car back on the angle looking at grass. Swing straight to the Phoenix if they're not careful. Oh, sees the shoulder for a brief moment, goes for it anyway. I mean, barely a scratch on him, a graze on his arm, if that.
He's pivoting them, he's piling them back and forth. You would think that Son of Car was the YFT IGL. Like, he's pushing them over to C, and he's ready in Garage and that C side to land that op shot. Right now, YFT are stuck, man. How do they figure out this puzzle? They're about to walk into him again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's 3 players here in Garage side. YFT need to kind of make their minds up. They've already revealed their hand, and now they just have to play it. Stunner is eventually revealed there on plat, but Tuzi is backside, and now Son of Car's got an angle. Does swing and a miss with 1 shot, and a second one too, in fact. So they're not out of the woods just yet. 2v2 as the rotations are going to now pincer YFT. Can Zeke from this angle get onto this site? YFT unaware of that player back site, and now the drone's going to come in. Ziff is going to try and go for another swing, but Stella shuts him down. Nightblood Gaming up to 6.
You can cancel your vacation if you wanted to go visit the farms on the countryside. Right there was a perfect example of the shepherd and the lamb. You could see the side of the mega push on the alarm bot from Zeke and the drone, pushing the rest of the players into Stellar back site, just controlling them like cattle, man. It's crazy how much value he got from that flank, really getting Stellar set up for these kills. There's so many, again, I keep saying the word, layers and connections between these NBG players. You take one down, you think the synergy's gone, and they discover another way to win around in a miraculously connected way between the util and the positioning that they have. Stellar, if he's alive, you're in trouble. Son of Car is able to have so much pressure on the map, and everybody else, like Zeke in that round, can slot right in. Pace change, though, from YFT. They're coming fast, and
Buddy's already dead.
He's ready, yeah.
Flashback sight, run it back, used by Atlas, just runs through the molly looking for another kill. Manages to get there. At least 1 tag onto Stunner. So that's a success in my book there. If YFT want to still commit to this site, they can. It is open, and they are going to do it. Now Zeke on an off angle, almost sniffed out, though, by Atlas, who's now playing point guard.
All right. New lockdown this time. You can't cheat on it unless you just go fast.
The flash snow is not good enough. They got to go quicker than this. This lockdown's going to be just disastrous for them. Son of Car's already found 2. Now it's a 2v1. 2Z is not affected anymore by that lockdown as YFT come up with a round. That was a very, very fast round from NBG. They wanted to just outpace the lockdown, but they were unable to do it. Last round of the half is YFT looking to make it even.
They've got the advantage of conditioning now. That time, you didn't have Son of Car on that C angle. This time, that out might just go all the way back to flat. He might be kind of secured down to a domain where he can't move around too much. And 1 extra second there from Stallion, and that lockdown's going off. So very nice there for him to be able to secure that kill afterwards. Shock, nice damage from Zeke. And yeah, again, Son of Car kind of just, again, contained towards that C line. They have a chance here, YFT NA. They've been so meticulous. Ooh, Molly to keep Zeke on that site. The Nano Swarm is forcing him against 5 people on this angle.
Cage's gonna get popped as well by Stella to stop the flood, but YFT, they're already on it. They got 4 bodies already on the site. Gonna get the plant down too.
Wonder if that drone failed, but it's all good. Second wave of Utah about to come in. Son of Car on the flank as well for a moment.
No CP.
Checked.
It's going to get deleted, so they know there's 1 player behind. It's Son of Car with this op. Ziff is ready. That stun flies straight over his head. Scope still poised. Now just sliding down. Is Son of Car going to check this angle? It's going to see the barrel. It's going to be so easy for Ziff. He's waiting for the lineup, waiting for someone else, but there's no one there. But NBG have already flooded back onto the site. Hell player dealt with NBG. And what was YFT shutting down the carry player? There's still 4 more alive. NBG get the defuse, and they're up to 7 at the half.
Stunner does not even have to use this, run it back. Zeke was so close on his Fury, didn't need it either. That was an amazing wall coming in from, I believe, Heaven, and then segmenting, allowing the players from defense spawn to flood through. Afterwards, the 3rd layer is Phoenix dropping down. Batman swinging in from Heaven and getting a kill. Just, again, sectioning the way you want to actually eat up the retake on the A site. It's beautiful from Nightblood Gaming, who now were so talented with their shots as well, Jaws. They're going on attack. I feel like they were shooting a bit better on the side of YFT. That being said, in terms of organization, we talked about the system. YFT had really good setups. This will be cool. I think now, finally, both their teams are in their home domain and how they're playing this map.
I think the only food that YFT eating right now is the soup from Road to Empress, mate. I'm gonna be honest. They've been it's been a rough go just trying to like bet where Son of Car's gonna be. We'll see how they end up doing this, because look at Nightblood Gaming already.
Yeah, they don't have to bet anymore. Now it's just about their setups. Son of Car, 4 people, whatever it is. They have to adapt. Site smoke coming in. Well, no, it's actually a deep short smoke to deny access towards the site. So very effective to stop NBG in their tracks.
Okay, wow, they push up, back up, just testing the waters a little bit. Down in short, still left 2 players there just in case YFT want to overreach.
I know Spike picked up yet, so there's no chance of an exit happening anytime soon. Lots of respect given to YFT smokes and setups right now. A second smoke coming in towards the seaside, so I think YFT are really showing that they have control of this map right now. And again, so much respect from NBG. Not testing any line so far. This short setup, though, this trap play from YFT. Muddy will take the first angle.
There's the flash. It's going to be good, but do they know there's another one there? They're not expecting it at all. He's still lying in wait. Atlas is just chilling out. Like, okay, you come to me. You don't want to check this corner, but it's all good because they've already made their way onto B. Son of Car opens this one up, cracks it open.
And
now he's just exploring even further. I mean, this is a ridiculous, almost a hilarious push down to backside. Atlas clears off the flank angle too, but there's still a player on grass. They are split up at the current moment in time, so no calls for backup here for Stunner as Atlas puts him 10 feet under. Ziff taking a chunk out of, that dart's going to reveal him, and it's only a matter of time before the collapse comes in. Stella is felled, and that'll be YFT picking up the round.
Talented player finds a lurk, but at the same time, you cannot stop the system by yourself. One more player needed to level up there from the NBG camp. Unfortunately, Carson, Son of Car, also tries to go towards spawn to get one of these kills, is not able to find it. A YFT system, it just proves to be true for one more round here. The pistol that's so important for them to win and kind of bolster up, get more rounds with afterwards. It's It's not about stopping Carson anymore. It's just about gaining control of the map, having good setups. That being said, it does worry me that this guy was allowed to walk through the entire map, get to back B and find that angle. You got to tighten things up. It's not just, you know, it's on a car. It's about the actual idea that there is a gap in your setup right now.
There's a good turret there. It's all good. We will spot him if he decides once again to lurk onto B. Be nice if they manage to destroy it, just reset. Looks like they're going to go quickly though. NBG gonna get that spike down. Son of Car dead. Paranoia misses Zeke, goes to the swing. Classics, the right clicks, like you said, not working out today. Stunner gets one with a bandit short, but here comes Stallion. Backstab and Stella. He's got a bandit, but he ain't got much help to play with now. Only 5. Muddy's waiting. Stinger from that distance. In fact, anything would have done it. YFT with another.
And I think an end one in that round, a bonus level of win in that one with Atlas getting 2, dying early as well. Give this guy a rifle next round or some form of gun. He can run it back. Can you value in trying to disrupt that bonus as well against the other team? NBG now really relying on Carson and the lurks or just a little bit of talent to get onto these sites. They are kind of succumbing to the YFT trap play over and over again. I know that's an eco a little bit, but I just feel like even from round to round on their defense side, we're really relying on their individual players to bail them out of some situations. And YFT usually had the upper hand, and I think NBG just played it better. You can see how many times that spike was diffused by NBG on their half. YFT was still able to touch that site down, so I think YFT wants to avoid that from the NBG side. Do not let them get on the site. Do not give Carson room.
Yeah, the successful connections are... they've been good. Kind of annoying for Zeke there. He's chilling.
Okay, immediately they leave A main, pivoting all the way across the map, trying to bolster that C side. Will they make it in time for the rush coming in, the split from Garage?
Sif's waiting for someone to jump through the window. There goes the drone, spotting out the corners. Son of Car, a perfect avenue in to the site. Alarm bot, of course, sits C main.
Oh, no way.
C of YFT. I mean, this is the group of the century here. The flash is just golden. And Zeke scurries away with 6 HP. I know Titans regenerate, but I don't think he's going to get too much health back in this round. 2 players left for NBG. Now they're just walking straight into Stallion. Oh, he's waiting. Oh, perfectly patient as well. Oh, the backstab. It looks so damn good.
1 enemy remaining.
Nice from him. He was looking for Stellar because he knows he's higher HP in this one. Can't find max value, denies the spike plant. The money gets lower in the round. He's the reason the rest of the team was able to rotate early as well. The call, the setups from YFT proved to be better than their counterparts right now. With less weapons, with less economy, they're able to get that trap play down in Garage, force Stellar into a completely disadvantageous situation, and just play this round perfectly, man.
Yeah, it's a big save here for the Cypher. That is just patience on a whole new level. Check the corner. Got shot in the back. And if you're NBG there, you're almost kicking yourself. Like, how the hell did we not clear that corner?
It's not even just the corner. I think for them, it's this level of hesitation. They were at the tippity top of Garage corridor, the hallway there, Josh. They were almost exit on the site. In that split second of a moment, YFT chose to go Garage, thinking they would hesitate, and NBG hesitated. Goats do not hesitate. They take that site. Something happened. There must have been a counter call in Garage to not flood in. They got scared, and now their economy is in the bin.
Down to a sad hero rifle here for Son of Car. The best player to have it on, to be fair. Like Sierra is saying, just give this guy fat stacks, get him on a team.
And this is the big one here. If they choose to be at A, spike picked up Sova in the way as well. You have to not hesitate. Take that space. Spike, though, being dropped way far back. A slow round again from NBG, where I feel like they're more so running it down. They might have some more success with the economy they have right now. They're really letting Son of Car feel things out, see where he wants to get this next pick, operating and trading that rifle as it drops down if these gunfights do fail. Look at this devious angle from Stallion, though, solved by Son of Car. You need more than that, my friend, to fight the GOAT.
All right, still got a jump spot going, but it's NBG with the cancel as they try and just clear out the util. And Well, that utility is already gone. I mean, look at Garage, completely empty. There's a turret on B. Sure, they can hear that as a nano swarms. There's, oh, money. Yeah, no armor versus the Outlaw. Yeah, that'll do it. That will do it.
He's got overdrive to answer the 50 HP individual as well. Don't need the scope. If you got electricity, thing is the power on. His teammates are off. Here's the drive. It's going over. Go on the 1v3. Son of Car, can you solve this one?
I'm not sure he can. He spots one player already, but they know his location. Down to a T, 74 HP. And Muddy with a scope on an angle. I mean, they're almost questioning themselves a little bit. Son of Car, surely he doesn't find the ones. Surely he doesn't find the timing. Surely he's not this good. Shut down.
The kill. No time,
No time left. No time whatsoever. They played that one almost perfectly there, YFT. Lose one more, that's fine, as long as we pick up that round win.
And imagine if the Avengers could like play time against Thanos. That movie would have been so different, man. But you know,
quicker.
Would have been a bit quicker, yeah, I guess. Maybe. You know, it was already 3 hours long.
It's the Lord of the Rings argument. Why didn't they just fly the Eagles to more?
Yeah. But over here, when you have a Thanos like Son of Car, you can wait him out. You know, you don't have to fight him. Even if he's coming to Earth, you can just let that 2-minute timer or the 140 timer all the way tick down. 150. Oh no, it is 140. I'm not LARPing. We're big chilling. Speed though again from NBG, challenging the smoke. It's their own as well that they're making sure that YFT can't really play around, stick inside, or try to do any type of damage with. Again, not taking that space, not being literal with it. They double back, and I think the rest of YFT understands that. They're anchored on their positions on the map.
Stella, here's the turret ticking. Alice looking to swing off of this one. Stella popping in the camp, popping in and out.
It's that garage play again. They can't hesitate. They need to go to sight. Look at Ziff, the difference though. The trap play, he's ready for it. He hears the footsteps.
Yeah, he is. He can just jump out of the spot down. Zeke, he gets one, but no, Son of Car instantly trades. A good kill onto the Reddit back as well. Atlas's second form there, dissolved, but still managed to pick up Son of Car. It's a 3-on-3 with the spike nowhere near. A teleport this time around. A site completely open. Tuzi knows it, gets the spike down.
Stellar hears everything in rotation from the spawn, pings it for his teammate. Spike finally goes down. No TP into heaven, I don't think. Davi starts to move in, but everything is known here for the side of NBG.
Stella hiding around on P as well. Should be able to hit Atlas's footsteps through the wall, so could have a good timing onto Muddy, onto someone else. Spike's been ticking for a large portion of time here. The smoke is doing a lot to actually dissuade YFT in going fast. And Stunner is on a good line, sitting over in cubby. The Neon made their way onto site. But this round might as well be over. Stella and Tuzi full control of the site. A heads-up call there to teleport over to A. The site was completely empty. And now, so are the banks of YFT.
YFT just leaving always one lane open. Have to do so much to cover the power of Son of Car and the rest of the team coming in from Garage. Last time it was Son of Car moving through B. This time, Stellar waited so long on that B line to push all the way through, got the angle, and solves the round for the entire team. They don't have to worry about flank. They don't have to worry about any type of question mark, as he has the answers. NBG win the round, but call a timeout. So that's very interesting.
I wonder if it's to talk about the garage play that we've been talking about and harping on about for the last couple of rounds. That slight hesitation of like, okay, do we go, how long are we willing to stay here? How long are we willing to kind of push out? Yeah, a rare timeout after a round win. Again, if you've got to take one and you feel like there's something to talk about, it's definitely worth doing here.
It's got to be something that's coming up from scrims or the way they've been attacking C, because so far, YFT have showed nothing in actually playing the front C site. You'd only ever hesitate if you thought that there was somebody in the close left cubby, if you thought there was people all the way down C long, you didn't have answers. Maybe NBG want to split up a little bit more and do a 2-3, 2 going long, maybe the drone and the dart, and then have the rest of the people just dashing through that garage side. You can put a nano swarm or a Molotov as well from Phoenix, the hot hands in the window if you're really concerned about people dropping down. Just like Atlas, you can overutilize your utility early and cover those gaps. So far, they haven't been. Coach is not impressed with how they've won that round, so he wants to make sure things are going clean for the rest of the game.
Cover going out.
Smoke again, same protocol.
Oh my God,
this time around, Stallions beat them. The paranoia, the jump around too. It's going to be another trade, a cleanup. But Atlas is on the other side of this cage. As soon as this goes down, he's actually inside of it right now. Double cage to stop anyone pushing through. And there's still some water in this angle. Zeke ready for this push out of short. Spike in hand, though. Can't go down. That'll have to be retrieved. Atlas goes for the swing, but
I know
yeah,
exactly.
Zeke waiting for it.
I'm out of here.
Neural
Girls
testing
have
are in
value.
locations too. I like this.
Able to see that they're rotating off of A as well. They just commit to keep moving though. It's going to be hard. You have no idea where these guys are going to be ending up. At the same time, you're giving Muddy room to be able to play. This is another Son of Car type angle. He could solve the round before it even starts towards the site. The peak is about to come in. Swing and a hit a little bit, but no pick.
Yeah, no pick at all. I was about to go ballistic there. It looked like he was lining up a collat. But they've actually managed to stop. The drone's already been destroyed. They have to send the recon back, but Muddy can just tuck on this small little box. Paranoia is going to stop him from getting a free kill. Even the fast lane's going up with the teleport. That Paranoia helping, deafening the Neon. Making Tuzi's job oh so easy. As Nightblood Gaming get the spike down. YFT with only Ziff. Hopefully even just looking for a trade, but they're doubling up. An impossible angle to fight on too. Nice re-swing. Zeke gets a third. And Nightblood Gaming, this round looking also cleaner after the timeout.
Paranoia genius coming in there at the end from, I believe that was Tuzi. You see the dart come in, you understand that it scans nothing, and he hits that pair of the solo play to TP up top, the risk to take. I mean, again, that scan's not just for the Neon on site, it's for anybody else. And seeing nobody, he's able to make that risk just an absolute reward scenario. I love it when certain specific agents and players take agency into their own hands, break the system, make their own solo play with smarts behind it. Oh, the slide, the hit, and the miss from Son of Car.
Oh, 25 HP remains. Stallion.
Thanks for the donut.
Big fat zero, though. Thank you very much.
That's crazy. And no smokes now for the defensive team, so they don't really have an advantage or things to hide in.
Yeah. And they needed to win that last round too. Now they're completely broke. Their bank accounts were very much drained.
I have retrieved the spike.
Now they got basically a nothing.
I mean, it has to be some type of flood or some miraculous. Ooh, I was running and, you know, two-tap my sheriff in this round for YFT to find the value. This should be a nice open and shut case for NBG.
How is Muddy there? He's made his way past the cam. He's sitting outside on grass. He's hearing the cam tick on and off again. He's below the camera now.
He's below the cam again. He's just playing his own stealth game right now.
It is actually Sam Fisher. Well, there's the overdrive. MBG want to make this clean, concise, and with a whole lot of conviction. Is that through the smoke? I think that might have been. Zeke just gets headied. Little dart reveal is going to be good. Nano swarm on the site. Still, without armor, Son of Car is just going to be eating these people for breakfast.
I'm a bit scared though. Okay, this time the numbers are even. The one pick, unreal. Do they have flashes to work with? Atlas has one maybe in the wall to segment things down. We saw how the retake went with Stunna on the other side. The question is, do you want to do this? Do you want to feed them those ult orbs? Stunna one away right now from getting to run it back. You want to make him earn it on the other side of things for the moment. And yeah, they'll just let that spike simmer. So it'll tick down. Stunna wants to die here or get a kill just for his ultimate. They want to give him nothing. There it is.
There it is, yeah.
Smart play though, again.
Yeah. Pushing out, on the run it back. Muddy jumps into the black void. And MBG up to 10. But now YFT get a buy. Okay. Hunter's Fury, as well as that TP. And even Ziff actually 1 away from the lockdown. Not going to be fighting over on A main here, the Killjoy, to get that early orb. You see how quick MBG want to be, Shia. I think it's going to be fairly fast with Stunner's ult. Knowing that Atlas hasn't got his.
Maybe to get the garage, but I want to see what they do once they have it. I mean, they've hesitated every single time in pushing forward towards that C site. So you said fast. It's going slow. Here's the adjustment, by the way. Sova playing inside the C long angle now, really drawing down, covering those close angles.
Joke's over.
Flash.
Run it
Get Muddy
back.
off the angle.
Okay. Oh, the shot, though, wide. Oh, my Stunner. Yep, goodbye. Dies to like 17 mollies. And Sonikar jumps straight through the window. Flash to follow up. B is being planted, but Hunter's Fury gets popped. That's actually, if you're NBG, not too fussed about that one. You managed to get the Hunter's Fury out, and you still have this B control.
Thing is, they were fully reset. Time was taken. They got Atlas get closer to this angle. Nobody at A link just yet. The rest of the team able to just link up for the moment. Wall coming in to flood in towards Gong. Kind of creative, but you'd usually use this one to go for the defuse on the spike. So they have a smoke to be able to put there. All 4 players away now, playing the spam game.
Wait a little bit longer here. There's the tap. And the flash out here as well. Stunner ends up going down. Oh dear, Ziff just peeks out of Garage too. What a swing from Ziff outside of Garage. Grass control, YFT with a beautiful round. A flawless to top it off.
Amazing protocol to deal with a B retake. I mentioned Ziff right before on Garage. It's always that Garage retaker that can solve the round when it's a majority off-site situation in the post plant. He gets the 1 pick, he swings, he enables the rest of the team to be able to fight. And the thing I love about YFT in that situation, everybody chooses to come through the smoke. Not a single person is staying behind it. They all play with Ziff as well, making his fight easier. So in the post plant, YFT are leveling up. I'm concerned for them though, Joss, because NBG, they're getting to these sites for free every round.
YFT put Stallion, and then she's going to drone off of this. Slowly,
don't leave him.
Creeps. Do not. Every single time, no one is checking the bricks. No one is checking them, Shayo.
Down A.
It's perfect. The sound from YFT. That is the round steal from them. They have that thievery once every game. It's the sound made by Devi. You hear him running away, putting his util back in his pocket. Son of Car, the guy who's been creeping forward, taking space, cheating time, thinks he can cheat once more, but Officer Stallion reporting for duty is able to get his 2, and then Devi's back and swings with him. That is a good formula. That is solving for the attack. He double swing.
He like real quick, but then like you said. Oh, hang on, Devi's making some noise. They got fooled by that last round, to be fair, or last half, to be fair. Only amount of time. Come up and Atlas with the run it back. Money with the op. Heavy on A here.
Yeah, I like the fact that now they drone it up. They play this round very safe. They have KJ up for Garage as well. They're 1 off. Super round. The lucky one was the last one. Now, make things as normal as possible. Why is Ziff here? The lockdown covers everything. Stellar can dissolve it though if it gets put down. Ziff has no help to activate this. He still puts it down though. You have to leave B. The flood's coming in faster from A. These guys are getting trapped on the retake.
Yeah, that defender lockdown does end up getting destroyed though. That Hunter's Fury Sonikar on the site, 76 HP in a dream. Turning into a nightmare as Stallion puts him down. YFT still Ziff in Garage. They know this was a threat last time around, and he just stands tall here too. Buddy going for the defuse, the double swing outside of main doors. Stun's got a flash, Fireball launches out. He ends up picking up 1, but it doesn't matter. YFT get the defuse. And they're up to match point.
Match point.
You gotta listen to me when I hype up Ziff as he plays such a pivotal part in this team. Coming through Garage again, yes, his lockdown gets Fury down, but he just absorbs so much pressure. Stunna needs Stellar to swing with him and handle the B. Entire retake coming in from main, but he has to fight Ziff. Ziff takes down Zeke as well. He's giving so many opportunities for his team to get activated, and I love the fact that the team are answering the call. They're pushing forward. They're not staying on that spike. Their B retake has been perfect so far. Their A has had 17 different chapters to it. NBG's got to write their own book now. They have to find a way to get back into this game. It's match point for YFT.
Arena again, just making this quick on B. No early exploration on any other site. Stallion ends up getting flashed. Dashes away though, and has got Davey here for backup. Paranoia in his hands, and it is going to be Sonikar sent really low. Shock dart to follow him, doesn't pick up the kill, but Ziff still in Garage. They know there's going to be a player here, and they eventually shut him down, but at the cost of Sonikar. It's a 3v4, and now, Buddy, no scope. He's got a small one, and now picks up the Phantom. A quick swing around this corner, a Paranoia onto Davey, but still time's a ticking. Stunner's clone there, ends up getting shut down, but Money and Stallion in a hard ask here, but a 3K for the Neon might have just done it. YFT, their defense looked immaculate over the last couple of rounds. That'll be 13 on the board as they take Haven.
To be or not to be for YFT, it doesn't matter. They've got strats on strats to retake that.
YFT is not clean.
I mean, for YFT, though, they've already looking clean on that first map. It's like looking so coordinated as a team. It's time to see if Lotus, they can do it again. Or if, as we said, Nightblood Gaming, so well practiced on Lotus, are going to go ahead and take the win here and take us into a map 3. Let's find out with your casters. Back over to Jaws and Chayo.
A 3 map apiece here for both teams, Nightblood Gaming and YFT. But Nightblood Gaming, Chayo, 67% win rate, 2 out of the 3. And on the other side, YFT, 1 out of the 3 wins on this map so far in the Swiss stage. Both teams also only running these comps. There's no variations.
Yeah, I mean, these comps kind of scream as to what the ethos is between these teams. It's Son of Car getting free reign with a consistent roster behind him and what is a meta comp kind of. Raze, though, can do so much on this map, be such an activator and an individual force of nature on Lotus. And then you got Harbor trying to be inputted, like Roy is saying, on this map, and not the most effective ways across the VCT, tier 2 and tier 1. YFT, though, love their systems, love their setups, love that challenge to make that puzzle work. So it did lean towards them on the side of Haven. Let's see if Harbor is the answer on the side of Lotus. Son of Car will be unleashed on this map, and Tuzi's Viper is going to be so much more consistent at getting value compared to Stallion's Harbor. So it's all about what YFT have left in their pockets.
They're going to be on offense first. See what the Harbor can do. Yeah, I'm excited to see it. Roy's a little hater, but that's okay.
Listen, I'm also a believer on Harbor on a few maps. On this one, I love seeing Viper. The Waterman, though, I know this is home turf, but Son of Car start things off with just taking Ziff away. That lurk is not going to see anything.
He's just so good, man. His first buzz is so scary. There's a reason why he's top of the stats coming out of Swiss. Zeke hiding in the corner. He's going to reveal him, though. Wall instantly comes up. How does Zeke get 2? It's going to be a decent swing traded. However, it is a 2-on-3 thanks to the early pickoff from Son of Car. He's already done enough damage. The spike plant of YFT, that was a very quick, like, okay, we're in, we get spiked down, we get that cash, and then we fight.
Timing here. Going to be tough. Stellar.
Oh,
not going to get checked. How much can Debbie find?
Not sure. Surely Seller saw that. Not hiding in the corner. And it's delivered to you. Now the right clicks are hidden. Good little headshot from Stallion, but Nightblood Gaming with the first pistol on Lotus.
Right now, again, if Son of Car is able to just get activated, which what would you say? 300 basically average ACS average, by the way,
like
ACS
290 something. Yeah, 294. It's ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, this map is where Son of Car, players like him, players that just love to fight and brawl a lot, can get value every single round. Sometimes on Haven, you can't get trapped on one of the sites and do nothing whatsoever. Over here, pushing the flank, being able to rotate is faster than Haven into the action with your team waiting for you. It's seldom that you find a team saving on Lotus as well. So this will be Son of Car's domain pretty much. I think for YFT, though, is Stallion can be the difference maker, and we can't count out Muddy either. Son of Car's counterpart, who did wake up a little bit in that last Haven match. She's got a native zone, paranoia coming in, lots of early investment in utility, and that Viper wall is the thing that'll solve everything on defense. It gives a chance for Son of Car to walk back.
Yeah, Son of Car, though, kind of half blind thanks to the Omen smoke. Couldn't get the shot down on the players trying to assail Rubble. They have managed to grasp hold of Tree. Son of TP's up top box. Oh, this Bulldog's going to be nasty, but that smoke is going to cut him off. Very, nicely played by YFT so far. However, though, as soon as that smoke disappears, the teleport comes through, that boombot clears Stunner off the angle. Now YFT can accelerate onto the sites. Stunner almost thinking he got that kill initially there, but ends up getting shut down by Stallion. The Stingers at close range cannot be understated. The Stingers are just so good. Son of Car as well. Didn't need that headshot either, by the way. It was only 4 HP. Cove down. Spike also hitting the floor. And now NBG wondering where this round got away from them.
Still, Stellar opens up a leak towards the backside of this hold. Reckoning pushed into play. Very early second round. Stallion has just been popping off. Cove there too hardened up. Everyone on the same sight line.
He's got a spray down onto one. He gets a bit of damage, a lick of it onto the fade. The swing, not good enough. Atlas with 4. As YFT deny the back-to-back. Nice little force up. And a very quick acceleration onto A secures them the round.
Yeah, that was like getting Storm Surge and then scale into Tree. using the high tide to cut things off as well for the entire side and drop. They layer it through with one net waves from Atlas, and more importantly, everybody's landing the most important shots at the right times. This double swing towards the right side of the site is just huge. Gain maximum value. Atlas cannot miss, and he's the one to activate the team to get that thrifty round. Now for NBG, when they get pushed back like this, they don't usually falter too much. It's all about staying strong.
It's all about putting Sunakar in a position where he can succeed, and that's with the hero rifle. Not falling for any of their tricks, though, with YFT. Yeah, we know you want to push early, guys. Come on now. We ain't falling for that.
When the Atlas Stallion show to solve kind of these earlier rounds, they're really working off the smokes they have to take space slowly. That being said, if you don't cover a few angles, if you let Son of Car push through things like this, through those smokes.
He's on the other side. Yeah, there you go.
He finds value
every single time.
Running double smokes against Son of Car is just got to be one of the hardest decisions mentally to work with, because he challenges everything, man.
A side being teased a little bit. Now they're trying to push in with a boom bot on this side. It's like tickling a damage, but it looks like it's going to be a B execute for YFT. Stella basically been neutralized, is going to have to rotate pretty quick with only 30 seconds on the clock. Looks like Ziff is going to try and hunt for a little bit more. Maybe even trying to drag people away, but look at this. Oh, NBG! They've lost the player behind the wall, but looks like a quick teleport is going to help them get over. They're trying to collapse now on the lone Vice player. Ziff has managed to get one, but of course, Son of Car with a better weapon is going to collect another. So a couple of upgrades for NBG. Just maybe. The spike connects with the ground. It's the door, Shio.
Here it comes, 2Z.
Oh my God, he got out.
Good TP away. Amazing to play with the team. And now you're gonna be playing in situations where the classic is not gonna be as impactful. Buddy, good sideline.
Sunakar with 3 though, ends up getting shut down. Oh, not quite. The spray down was almost good for the third there, but NBG. I mean, these rounds, it feels like YFT shouldn't have won the last. NBG shouldn't have won this one. They had the hero rifle on Sunakar, and it did the magic.
It's nuts. I really assume that off that crossfire, off that second TP there, from the defensive side, Omen, I mean, it's just a plant or post plant situation. It was done. I feel like Atlas should have got more value in that one. The ebb and flow, the pushback, the way NBG fight is just a bit too much for YFT to handle. Kind of reminiscing what happened on that pistol round. So both these teams very much so locked in. I think equal to each other bout for bout as well in the way they like to use these strategies, the way they like to up just one person on their team to have the best chance to win. It's always Son of Car, but there's a few people taking turns on YFT. And that round, Atlas could just not do enough. He was solved. Now they're on bad ego. Devi has got the weapon, and he's going to get solved. That up down was amazing.
Yeah, Devi survives that. Doesn't survive that. I'm surprised they didn't manage to connect a kill onto Sunakar, despite their weaponry obviously being low. He's up there for so long. He's able to take a double shot. They got rubble for now, but they're still running into rifles. Yeah, okay, Atlas falls flat on his face.
Got to make sure not to tilt off of losing what was such a big advantage for YFT. They just didn't buy enough. Shots coming in from Muddy, though, you can save in terms of economy this round, in terms of damage. Nope. Nothing in terms of nothing for this one for YFT. They had a chance. They had some peaks, but the structure for NBG is actually really good in that round.
Sunakar sitting at 7-3 already. Team got the Raise Rocket too. I mean, this showstopper, they could go fairly quickly. They've seen YFT a couple of times try and take rubble. They do end up holding off briefly, as you would with the Seize nade. Then they're happy to kind of push onto it after that, but this time, YFT exploring sand.
Push through, mount taken. Wondering though, do you want to use this position to maybe clear out B as well? I hear a Prowler, so that might just even be inkling as to NBG don't have the space for it at the moment. Pop through here as well. You're going to be dealing with some Vi's utility, so you got to clear and challenge it first. What?
Teleport over the wall. This is a devious play from Atlas. It's going to get stiffed out real quick. That wall's going to get triggered now as Money tries to join his comrade on the site. Tusi with the easiest swing of his life through that wall. Even gets another 2 on Atlas. And now, well, this Nightfall does end up connecting to and now sort of calm. Yeah, still got the race rocket in his back pocket. Gets shut down by Stallion. It's a bit of damage. Onto the fade, only down to 11 HP, but they've got the back of the site. They've got the control, but Zeke with the wall bang. Oh, they're teasing him, Shio. At this point,
keep it coming. They can't find a way to get the spike on site. They have a cove.
They can't get it.
Yeah.
I know it's only Ziff in a 1v2. They have util to use as well. I mean, surely Ziff doesn't get the spike down. There's just no way. There's 30 seconds to go. You're thinking he's got time. He finds safety behind the pillar. They still got paranoia. They still got 2 smokes. I mean, Stunner, it does end up missing. Ziff's gonna have to find a miracle shot here. They go for the double swing, now try and set up a high-low. Ziff trying to isolate his one, has to go for the reload. Only 1 bullet left in the mag. Now NBG, they just need to hold hands, walk around this corner. As Ziff is in a tough spot. A jump round, drags the crosshair, and Zeke gets 3. NBG 4-1.
Even for the best players in the world.
HP as well.
Yeah, so close. That jump peak is one of the ways to really make sure your 2v1 goes correctly. I like the way they commit to that as well on the retake, the side of NBG, and it looks like everything's just going their way for this half so far. Yes, things might be starting a little bit scrappy. YFT are finding their ways to get into these rounds, but they're really locking things down towards the very end with just the sheer talent they have in shots, how they choose to keep challenging YFT past their smokes, challenging them to even get the spike down on a site like C. To have water control then to be able to plant the spike, that's so difficult. So C might be off the table for YFT. I do see them angling towards there again though. NBG really want to fight for this A main space, it feels like.
Time just a lonely haunt as Son of Carl ends up moving up with the scope. Outlaw's been so deadly in his hands.
I mean, have a flash.
This is feeling like a clip. I'm sorry.
Really?
A Son of Car clip coming up. Check this out. Oh, okay. Not quite. Hang on,
I didn't want you to have it. I saw it. Yeah, it's not over yet. That nade has to be respected. It's gotten a few chips of damage all across the board. There are some low individuals now fully found out. Outlaw and toe, no punish. High side comes up and hide behind it. His teammates start to peek. Ziff is there to be able to get the picks as well. The scope is still active. Ziff is still popping off.
I mean, somehow, yeah, with the Sheriff, Muddy down to 6 HP. They've got an avenue to attack on the site as they've neutralized Son of Car and Zeke already. Spike is going to get planted again. The weaponry in their favor, but in close quarters, the Sheriff is nothing really to scoff at. Stella now in drop. Taking this one slow, biding their time.
But Wade Ziff can also even things out close range and force everybody to talk with the same amount of economy back to back.
And waiting for the Steel Garden to pop. There you go, and Showstopper around the corner. But somehow, as soon as he still takes out Muddy, and Stunner gets another onto Atlas. That Showstopper, that felt like it was going to be the end of the round there and then, but NBG. I cannot believe you come around like that. Steel Garden, Showstopper. Yeah, they've not got the best weapons in the world, but I mean, you can't let them get away with that.
Biggest thing I see in that one is just the whiff City Central from the side of Atlas is landing so many shots beforehand. If he gets that last one, 2v1 towards the very end, lots of ultimates put down as well, or I guess just, yeah, you know, Showstopper and Steel Garden. It's going to be tough for these guys to be able to come back and use these again if they don't get more kills. Inside this half, 5-1, the momentum is really piling up for NBG. So is the economy so far. It seems like wherever YFT goes, they have a perfect level of a retake ready to pop down as well. Maybe a pace change is needed. YFT now moving very fast. High tide in immediately. Maybe double blast back with a paranoia and the TP to get into sight. They are moving at breakneck speeds.
Airwall's going to delay the push for the time being. The spike on the other side of it.
I mean,
yeah, they want to react to this.
It's really delayed though. You give them a chance to be able to get into a position of spam, and here comes the fade, going for it, not going to find it. Spike down, but they're trapped on this site.
Thorns now is still guarding to get ripped. There's nowhere to hide on this side whatsoever, so they're going to He's just down to pistols now. Reckoning coming through. Stallion's going to hit everybody now near Waterfall, so they're going to be also hesitant to push in. Gun in hand, Pacific takes down Sonikar. Stallion pretty low, though, as NBG huddle up in this cove. Stunner with a scope finds a miracle kill at close range, but a quick trade there onto Stunner. And now it's only 2Z in a 1v3. Pops his head out of the water, but YFT way above it now. They're back on the board for 2. As NBG shut down. That ult from Stallion just cemented that round, it felt like, after that still guard came through from NBG.
He shoves it basically into that lane. So if you want to cross it on the right side, you have to go through the wall. If you want to access the lane, you're blind the entire time, and the enemy team, his team, can see you. The biggest thing too is that it just gives the team a bit of pressure to play with, a little bit of confidence to push forward. Audio is one of the most important things on that C site in terms of retaking. He also recodes up the dark covers from Omen. There's lots of tech going on between the smokers right now. But again, it's being challenged over and over. And in a map like this, where you're lacking an initiator, lacking a duelist, and a round like this against the Viper's ult, how do you solve this one?
Okay, there's the wall trip. Uzi knowing it's a little fake. Couple of bullets kind of flung in. Trying to pick anybody straight up in that pit, but I like the way NBG are playing this.
Open door, can just try to move around somebody on defense to the side of YFT, is just trying to get something out of NBG, but again, they're not budging. Having this A space just gives them so much information on the map, and nobody on the side of YFT is trying to retake it even. Here it comes. Jump spot is just Vice. We're still locked into the same storyline. They see nobody off the swing, but Son of Car goes down.
Yeah, B-Door's going to get hit, though. They're just going to run straight through this one. Going to find an alternate angle completely. Ziff taking a chunk out of. Stunner grabs the weapon, but they're already onto the site. YFT are going to get this plant down.
30 seconds left.
And now, well, 2C's going to be in close quarters, sure, with this Bucky, but they're not going to give him a chance to really collapse. There's 2 players with a cross on the outside of this smoke. The approach here from Stunner has to be perfect. Ziff gets what? Ziff ends up going down. Stunner almost gets another. Ends up hitting the jump, but there is the cross on that smoke, stopping 2Z from getting an entrance into the site. It's a 4v1. And it'll just be Stella dying to the explosion. Hopefully picking up a kill for himself, but no, actually just Muddy. Shut him down. 1 HP to spare. Another round for YFT.
Looking so good for YFT so far in their intention inside Lotus. Yes, NBG solved things after the fact. It had more talent and maybe a better setup than them for that retake, but at least they're making it onto these sites. NBG, though, still so many rounds in the bank because of their good conditions and their good situations, their retakes. Biggest thing for them too is that they understand the spike might go down. They don't give up and save that round. They always try for the defuse, and that's how they've been winning majority of their rounds in this half. YFT, though, seems like they're the ones on the gas. They're dictating the pace a little bit. Ziff opting into the operator on the A line as well. Paranoia, Mount Fight coming in. Nate's there. Muddy has to defend. No, he pushes in and takes down on a car. The entire team raised off of Sands.
Yeah, now you're in a 2v5. I mean, good luck, NBG. They haven't really got an avenue back into this unless 2Z just finds a miracle. I think Zeke's creeping up like B main at this point. Okay, they ends up spotting Ziff. There is a wall in front of them. They're even going to pop Cove down as well. I don't take any chances. They want to keep all these weapons.
I've seen the crazier things happen on these rounds. If you don't clear some of the off angles.
True.
Not sure if this is the OG site where Viper had the orb up. Oh, it is. And 2Z is able to segment one of the
Good
duelists.
damage,
No spray.
Surely not. Surely not. Yeah, Atlas with an easy kill onto the Viper. Now it is all onto Zeke. Round pretty much sealed here.
Spike planted.
Spike down. Orb gained all the way over to Muddy. And again, he's starting to get awake in these games now as well. He's the one that's kind of leading the charge. We saw it last time on Mount. See the value come in a little bit too from assisting the team in the entry. I feel like it was Atlas and Stallion really leading them onto the sites very early on, but he's finally had a say in this one too now. Zeke going to pick up Devi, so gotta be careful if you're hunting for this orb. Where do you think you can find this guy who already has his ultimate? So honestly, letting him save. Big Chillick.
Yeah, just vibing. Zeke's going to save the rifle too. Doesn't want to die. There's yet another round. YFT with 3 rounds in a row. Make it to 4.
What's the game?
They're shutting Sonikar down very well. Wants to play on the extremities. Wants to play up sand. Wants to even play near rubble, you know. It's been a tough ask for him to even pick up a single kill. Like, he's getting paranoid. He's getting TP'd on. He's like... It's been tough for Sonikar over the last couple. Sure, he's sitting at 8A. He's top on the board right now for his squad, but it's not looked too pretty. They're going to try the same thing again. They haven't got the best weapons in the world, but Gate's going to come down as Sonikar with just the stinger. Look at this. Ready and waiting around this corner. Seas doesn't connect. Neither does that nade.
Cove, Seas, grenade at the same time. The paint shells, I mean, so much involved and used to get these guys off that C line on A. One Viper wall that is probably going to get disrespected in the next 5 seconds. YFT want to push through. Thorns on site though. We'll just tick down this high tide for a minute. Nightfall coming in. Here we go.
Yep, Sonikar already made his way onto the site. Oh, the Seas nade is so good for some damage. Oh, he didn't stand a chance. Muddy's nade just blowing him to bits. YFT, their protocols look so good. All right, Wall in a bit of an odd spot there as Tuzi actually collects 2, so makes it more winnable for NBG. But YFT is just too healthy here, it feels like. They've got the spike down. The scope's been, well, revealed. But the Steel Garden. Yeah, this is going to be it. Stunner TPs straight away as soon as the ult gets ripped. He ends up finding an isolation kill onto the fade. But the shorties are chunking him out. I mean, that is cruel, Zim. Stunner's going to go for the swing, picks up the kill now in a 1v1. Doesn't expect Stallion behind him, though. As a 4th round found in a row for YFT. They're tying us up 5-5.
Looking really good in their protocols approaching this one. The trust in every teammate is definitely there. And yeah, now, Nightblood Gaming have to call things slowly. Have to switch up the strategy, maybe just break momentum from YFT. 2 rounds left in this half, though. 2 very important ones. YFT should be the ones gaining them. A lot of the times, Lotus attack sided, but I feel like, again, NBG's coming into this a little bit of the better team, forcing YFT to react. The biggest thing, the language of this next round is going to change, which is why the coaches need to get involved. We have ultimates, a lot of them in tow. 2 showstoppers, a Nightfall as well, on a round that kind of dictates the half. This is like playing at 11-11 with ultimates as well. You want to get that match point. You want to get up to 6 or the number that comes afterwards. 7. I think there was a long enough pause between those two, but not hit the meme. To lock things down. That's the case. Son of Card though, match after match, he is performing in Atlas as we level up in this one as we approach the half here, Jaws.
Yeah, they found ways to shut him down.
Spike planted.
And yeah, that Cease nade combo saved so late into the round as the flood from Son of Car, from the rest of NBG, just shuts the door on that entire thing. Didn't have the best weapons, of course, but hey, you got guns now. And now here comes the fight. They can try the same thing again. Yeah, it looks like it. Look at this. Sees nade. Wait for it. Oh, Son of Car's on the other side. There's the nade from Muddy. Yeah, they are. A little explosion here as Sutter ends up getting 2. The rocket from downtown from Muddy tags Zeke. And look, a direct body shot too. Already it's a 3-on-2. And YFT haven't committed anything by any stretch of the imagination in terms of space. They say, okay, we're going to wait for NBG to rotate and rotate ourselves.
A might be a trap, though, if that's the position they want to go to. I think a re-hit on a C here would be amazing, but you want to stay away from where you just saw people last. B might be trouble as well. So again, I circle my mind back around to A. If you have to fake, go for it. You're running into a few thorns, though, a little bit of a setup, and maybe Stellar, if he RNG picks the right position in a 50-50. No door opening. You want to go through the middle so you don't make as much noise. Get the spike down. It'll give the defenders a chance at a comeback. 4 kills can happen very fast inside any compact FPS game.
Oh yeah, they all stood on the wall there just to make it pass. Gonna clear some of those. One of the thorns is gonna get popped, but already Heaven control for Muddy.
30 seconds left.
See if Stella expects the raise to be this far up. Muddy can hear the Stella jumping around the corner. A freebie kill. and Tuzi left alone on C site. So that is going to be a save. YFT with 6. That timeout, Chai. Not looking so hot.
Helped a lot. Or did it?
Yeah, serious.
Able to solve things down. The difference was a bit of a C fight overall, but the pump fake there from YFT is just a bit too good to be able to land things down on site. Biggest thing now is translating this towards the attack side, right? The biggest thing that we saw from YFT, a little bit of a difference on how they played attack and then how they were kind of going on defense as well. They had 2 different flavors. If you're in the lead though on this side, you want to make sure you get the best values onto the next one. And the biggest thing in the come up 2 in this next round, if you're able to somehow take down Nightblood Gaming, it'll be huge. You got Showstopper to deal with, you know, from the shadows, Nightfall as well. They can choose to really just win this round, especially on retake. I think YFT might want to play this round a little bit slower, get a few of these picks, get these ultimates offline. That might be the good wave.
Surely that was a direct.
One enemy remaining.
Really nice from YFT. They're kind of snowballing out of control. We're at the last round of the half. What can Seneca get with the Showstopper? It's not been working out well at all. I mean, Nightblood Gaming, they feel a little bit lost, especially with how fast-paced these rounds are going.
Okay.
Shown nothing on Sand this time around.
Paranoia finally in as well. And yeah, no value from it, but I'm not sure if they peek it either. Tap play on B.
Stallion. Yeah, they're going to try. Here's the Showstopper. Oh, no way he gets out of there. I'm not sure how they're surviving these. He forgot to put the explosives in the rocket, bro, or something. YFT have found the round again already. Okay, Nightfall gets thrown in. Muddy shut down. But again, they're not over-committing. The spike is on mound.
Really uncharacteristic round from the side of both YFT after what happened and during from the side of NBG. Son of Car, distracted by the backside, completely forgets about who was actually fighting him for the moment.
There was no warhead in the rocket. Like, these rockets are not finding any value from Son of Car. There's like no explosive potential. I just can't believe 2 in a row here have just not found success. We talked a big game about Son of Car's raise here, but it's just not working out for them. This little one tap though is going to start off this engagement. Still Zeke in a 1v3, a 1v. Oh, I mean, come on, it's almost an ace. Alice is going to find a flank around, denies him it, and actually now a 1v1. Stella versus Atlas. Stella in a spot that potentially Atlas is not quite expecting. He's picked up the spike. He's making a whole lot of noise as Stella creeps around.
10 seconds left.
10 seconds to go. Atlas with the first point of contact saves the round. A clutch up. Zeke almost made that round a Nightblood Gaming victory, but a 6-round streak for YFT. Maybe even continues on this other half.
I'd be surprised. I'd be so surprised if they're able to 2-0 this. And they were asking us in the green room, do you think it's going to be a 2-0 day? Would it be a 3-mapper? I was feeling a 3-mapper, but either way, it'd be fast, right? Like, both these teams are playing so aggressive. To really bunker down and get this one rocking. Oh my goodness. Atlas, by the way, the guy who got the 4K overall, right? On A side, to make it thrifty, to make it possible for the team to have a voice in this half immediately, is the one to shut things down towards the end. Again, the pistol round matters so much. They've all been leaning towards the YFT side, I feel like. Even the ones that NBG might have in their bag, it starts off with YFT with the advantage.
Well, let's see how this pistol round goes. Heavy defensive setup here with the Vice over on A. Good flash through the wall too. Ziff takes a large chunk out of Tuzi as this wall is going to get broken, or this door, sorry, it's going to get broken. See, on the red, it's on a red state at least.
YFT kind of concerned about the B split. Love the activity to be on it. Zeke found for the moment. Have to reconsider what to do here. Zeke still has some utility to get these guys on site, merely just exploring over at B. There's a second phase to all of this.
Okay, door's going to get popped. Faking noise over here as they don't have vision down the stretch. However, YFT with a 3-player push out of B. They're going to catch this Viper off guard. Look at this. I mean, surely that's going to be a kill. Yes, Muddy picks up the kill onto 2Z, and Atlas smartly actually just backs up completely, gives C site over. We have
30
numbers.
seconds left.
We just need now to re-ingress onto this site, but it looks like NBG are going to try and take the fight to them, try and catch Atlas, who's alone.
And stay still on site. Have to do this paranoia coming in though, and actually heard them all the way back in as a collective. Now this pinch might work. Where is Muddy
Back
though?
site already. They're going to try and kill
join in.
Atlas again. Stallion swinging out of water. Zift's already managed to pick up a kill. And now Devi can just push onto site for free. Stella, the only player left standing. Stunner with a classic by the looks of things. The defense is going to come in. But the nade from Muddy. Oh, finishes off Stunner. Was hoping to get another one, but YFT with a pistol.
You can see the intention. You can see the desperation from NBG. They have good ideas. They start off able to see everything inside the beginning of the round. Who's that B? Trying to go for a split. Nobody dies. But as they swim onto the C site, they drown in the rivers of defense. Spawn in the cove. And with the nades that are being thrown by Muddy on the retake. We were looking at Son of Card previously. He's been compartmentalized, sacked down, pushed to the side. This is the map of Atlas. This is the map of Muddy right now. We're performing way beyond their means, carrying this YFT team.
Quick teleport on. Remember what happened the last bonus though? Let's have a look. Stunner's already on site. Yeah, the bandit's good. All right, Ziff really didn't have a say in that conversation whatsoever. Just had to get out, but couldn't. Stallion now hiding in the smoke. Bit of a kerfuffle there as Zeke ends up picking up the kill. Again, this second round here on this half, looking the same as that second round of the first half. Alice ends up getting C's. Can get out, though, for sure. And Son of Card does end up going down. They're pretty low, of course. And the weapons do favor YFT here. They're so low. I mean, Zeke surely just dies to a random stray bullet. He does. There's still 3 players on the side. The wall gets popped, but not again. Surely not. Devi in the 1v2.
One enemy
All ends up falling. A random spray through the smoke, gets the headshot, jumps out of the smoke, tries to get the spray down, and he does. YFT got the time on the defuse too. It's happening.
So much.
Oh my goodness. YFT clutch up and Shio. The round win streak is just continuing. The mental drain from NBG.
Gotta be there. I think a second timeout is definitely in tow to get these guys back in line, to get their spirits up, because yes, I know it's eco. You're just going in not expected to win as much, but being spammed through smokes multiple times, I mean, this is it. And I feel like, okay, NBG confident they can win 5 rounds in a row to catch up to YFT. They're not forcing this one yet. 10-5 in my opinion, still very doable. Off the rifles. Their goal in this round is to get as many kills as possible and affect that economy from the side of YFT.
Oh, they put Muddy in such a nasty spot. All right, he's going to Boombot and just get out. Although, saying that, Boombot gets killed, so doesn't want to risk his life, not for an orb.
Got the team flipped to it, by the way. It's YFT's chance to deal the economy damage as much as possible. Apologies on my end. This is kind of do or die for NBG. They're actually confident they can just start the comeback now. They do not want to wait one more round. Have the ability to buy, go for it. It's all about YFT's damage from here on out. And Son of Car, 145 to the head through the Viper wall.
Yeah, I mean, that is absurd. That's honestly perfect. These weapons will be able to do that, no problem. Son of Car's super low. He ends up swinging, though. Still killing Stallion with the headshot. Maybe Ziff can get this one. Yes, he can. Son of Car, headshot not required, but he'll do.
That's all they can afford. Nobody else can die, really, on the side of NBG, or this game becomes so difficult. The spike has to go down. The round still has to be won. 4 people from YFT have to fall. Atlas has bought a lot of space. He's going for the paranoia play.
Yes, the Thorns are going to get destroyed too. There's going to be a smoke in that main to try and cut people off. NBG, like you said, cannot afford to fall. They've got 4 rifles in their hands and they want to keep them. Ziff taken very low, a headshot through that cover.
Intensity right now might not even be going for the defuse. They understand the win con. Just wait. Go for the kills. Muddy taking space a little bit, though. Muddy. This guy's crazy in the smoke. Stellar finds him.
All right. Party parcel there with the rifles. NBG, they close out the round. pretty cleanly. Sanakar, the only player to fall, but they finally clawed back around.
Thorns activated.
It's so nice. They finally went on their terms as well, right? Like a lot of the times they're just kind of hobbling in. Even if they do have a win, it's after that last 1v1. It's very scrappy from both sides. In this one, finally, it's on their terms. They're able to get a bit of a bet going after this one if they're able to win. Buy over and over again. YFT basically have to win twice. The thing is, every round YFT wins, just that 1 inch closer to match points. Big TP plays coming through. Door also being broken for the fast pivot if possible. Yep, going all the way to C. It's time for YFT to make that journey, the pilgrimage all the way for the retake.
And then the boom bot through the smoke first. It's NBG. Zeke trying to push them onto site. Haunt is going to clear out the backside of things. And, well, those nades and thorns are going to help too.
A lot of the time for YFT, they had flanks ready for this take. This time, everybody's on the same side. Nobody at doors. This will be the first time NBG have that advantage.
Dangerous spike plant, but it's going to go down successfully. No casualties of war just yet as YFT trying to group up.
Look at that high tide. It splits the whole site in half. They can't see anything. They can't shoot anybody coming in.
Waiting with a paranoia. Zeke gets initially blinded there as the mollies connect with the spike itself. And it is the C's too. Perfect time to swing as YFT. They've already collected a couple. And now Zeke trying to shoot through the cove. Defuse is coming through. They've already got half of money. Sticking it. He's sticking it. He's sticking it all the way. YFT come up with their 10th round win as they shut NBG out of C.
You could play that round all the way back and look at all the juicy details about it. High tide to come in, so nobody can be proactive on the side of NBG on the retake. Then they're forced to push past it. YFT is ready for that. Seize, nade, and push at the same time. That seize is beautiful as a trap against the high tide. Then everybody's scared to push the high tide. As it falls, the cove rises. As you shoot the cove, the dark cover's there. That was drawn up by a football coach, called in a huddle, and it worked. They get the touchdown. 10-6 now. And for some of the players on NBG, like Tuzi, of course on a rifle, everybody else on their last limbs and economy. Nobody again can die on the side of Nightblood Gaming.
No more thorns.
It's going to be a hard-fought ask, I'm going to be honest. These rounds, they've always come down to these 2v1s, even these 1v1s too. Nightfall.
Okay, look at this. Everybody dodges the ult, and now look what's available on their side. Nightfall, showstopper from Muddy. It's even better util than the last round.
Trying to push back site now as Sanakar is the tip of the spear, shuts down Ziff, sure, but here comes the Nightfall. A little return kill though, but straight over the top goes Muddy. Now, even the garden being utilized, I mean, sure, primary's jammed up. Stallion, they don't even want to test him. Tuzi with the flank with the sheriff. He's going to get the upgrade of the gun. That steel gun's going to wear off eventually. His money's off the site already. And YFT have every single answer. But Estella through the smoke somehow gets the clutch.
I'm telling you that can whisper to any form of shadow on the map from Haven all the way to Lotus. You put a smoke in his way and he's at an absolute advantage. Like they're spawned with darts inside him. He understands how people want to move, but he can't be seen. Thing is, though, for NBG, that round had to be so much more so dynamic. Needed lurks, needed an extra step, and still towards the very end, I said it, a lot of people had to survive. It's just stellar. Look at the economy. NBG won the last round. Half armor on some, forced on an outlaw on others. YFT have a pretty good voice against this one. Again, if a single person dies when they have this eco, it's big value for the defensive team. A big swing on the Tuzi, and he had one of the rifles, so that's a direct upgrade onto Stallion.
Okay, they're going to try and hit C.
Thorns down.
They're going fast. They've been destroying the thorns too before they can even be popped. Sanakar with the scope. It's going to be Stallion to try and find kills, but oh my goodness, they're just ripping it. Sanakar.
Oh, no.
These have not been successful so far. But this time around, Stallion falls. They've still got the gun, though.
They've lost Reckoning, though. Do have Steel Garden, but have to get close to use it. Nade coming in. Look at these smokes. They're trying to defy the one-way with their own dark cover. And they're finally in towards the defensive side retake.
Yeah, Muddy in. Dog's going to reveal Ziff. Good shot from Zeke as Ziff went for the jump peak. They've still got a weapon, but the spike is such in a precarious position. Nightblood Gaming, it's going to be a round win. That spike being down there, they got cover from Mound. They are straight chilling, but Still, YFT with points on the board. And then,
Oh.
okay. Whoa, muddy. Oh, dearie me. Looking very muddy right now. You can't be losing them, man. You cannot be losing them. Surely not.
Oh,
That was close
hold
to
up.
another player falling over, but
Everybody's
NBG,
dead.
they
Yes.
all die anyway.
That's a sick reset for the side of YFT. I mean, all of this as well. Ultimates used. Don't have the economy for this. Yeah, Muddy missed, but he kind of stuck this guy in mud at the same time, slowed him down. Son of Car. Look at the economy for NBG. Tuzi can afford a little bit of something. Might not be able to have the Viper Orb with this one if he goes for the half armor. He's already thrown it, I believe, at this point as well. But everybody else on halves. Operator online for Ziff.
Yeah, YFT, they're smiling. Straight grins on their faces.
Fast-paced rounds on both sides. The biggest thing is the C take. NBG's been pushing even more so forward and not giving these guys any map space at the start of the round. They're already into B. Son of Car fighting over towards the sight lines. Nobody on YFT yet has hit this retake so far. They'll wait a little bit.
Paranoia comes out, reckoning two. Escape plan B, go to A instead. Look at that. What a reaction play from NBG. Son of Car shut down Devi, and now, well, Heaven Control is the raises. And now Son of Car looking a little bit more locked in for NBG.
Looking just like himself again. The life is back in his eyes and spamming smokes at the right time. Atlas going to fall slightly. This should be a wrapped up round for NBG. The biggest thing in the last three has been dynamicism. And at the same time, this mid-round calling to keep pushing forward. We saw them get trapped behind sight. We saw them up against really tall ultimates that they would have had trouble facing. And they have pushed the defenders spawn on C multiple times. They've made fast pivots to A in this round without hesitation. What lost them, Haven? Second doubting themselves, looking at what could have happened and stopping in their tracks inside Garage. What's not happening here now for the last 4 rounds? Any type of lack of confidence. I mean, everybody on NBG is moving forward. I mean, in just the last round, Son of Car double blast back ultimates out of his own sight into his opponent's spawn and kills Harbor, kills Stallion inside literally where he would be walking at the start of the round. I mean, it's maximum confidence from NBG. They cannot falter, and they've built up a bit of a bank now to be able to rock things down. YFT on their last legs now. If they lose this one, they're dropped back onto Eco. So this round kind of decides who leads the end of this match in score and economy.
Again, scuffling a little bit. Near Mound. Wow, that's just primed in wait. They think they're still here. All comes up. They've used the dog. Here's at least one. Shoot it, break it. NBG are going to send in one of their own.
Big win con right now is Tuesday, who if he gets that spike down.
They're going to go super fast. They've already got 2 people past that wall. Son of Car opens this one up again. Stallion from Heaven is here fairly early in the grand scheme of things. Dodges out of the way of the nade, but Son of Car is just going to turn this corner and rip his head off. A Paranoia, even a teleport 2 from Atlas to try and get inside this Viper's orb, but he cannot proceed. Has to wait for that to disappear first. Checks the corner, it's all good, but the spike's already down. NBG grouping up on tree.
There. Trying to find some form of value, but again, Son of Car, round after round.
Are they going to save?
In. Yeah, they have to. Gotten a 2K at Heaven, does not lose this fight. I feel like it's his favorite one to take on the map right now. Again, he has not lost in the last 3 rounds from that angle, or if he does finally get put down, it's when it doesn't matter, when his team's already won the round. And we talked about economy. YFT now pushed back on the eco. It's actually more likely NBG get to 11 first. They've been frozen at this round 10 scoreline. I wouldn't doubt a timeout may be coming in. Talk to the lads, see, put them on the right setting, state of mind to handle this change of pace and pressure from NBG.
4 rounds in a row and counting for NBG. Yep, and there it is, perfectly called. In that, on the flip side, YFT had 8 rounds before finally felled in round 15. I mean, look, they were on an absolute heater to bring this up to this point. And now NBG have found their footing. Sadakai, you know, back onto an even scoreline. 18-18 was negative, not just a couple of rounds ago. So found their mojo, found their groove back a little bit.
And what was YFT doing properly beforehand? I mean, they had a lot of map pressure and space. NBG was not really exploring all sides of the map. They were maybe just going into one hit or leaving people on one side of the map too much without support. Right now, they're taking, in fact, I'd love to draw on the map, but where the A orb is in general, they're taking all that space before they double back into C. When they take the C space, they're pushing way deep into spawn. They don't care if there is map space for YFT, or they're denying the map space if they're not going to C. So YFT have never found a way to play the game on their terms so far. NBG have gotten to make the rules for the last 4 rounds. This round, things need to change for YFT. What could they do? A big mound fight if they wanted to. A really big class onto that A rubble pressure. But I see everybody kind of past their halfway line for the moment. Nobody ready to fight. They do have a one-way on C, but it's just not enough control right now.
One destroyed. Now again, they make their way up to rubble, taking that space like mentioned.
YFT again playing back on their own sites. I understand the eco might not be there right now, but you're letting NBG still play their game. Son of Car will run this round down again.
These Raze ults weren't successful, and now, like I said before, he's found his foot. NBG still, though, wanting to just break all the util first. There it is. Okay, showstopper. It's actually on to B, straight towards Sif. Escapes with 1 HP, literally 1. Regen shields are going to come in clutch there, but it gives NBG enough time to get that spike planted. Stallion on the other side of the door. Sonicar is there to check. Nightfall's going to come in. The stun from Stallion not going to be good enough. Not quick enough, in fact. A swing with the Sheriff. Oh dear, it's a little messy up in this heaven angle, but it is Son of Car that whips out the Sheriff's got a bigger one in his back pocket. NBG now just have to deal with Zip. He's won. Quite literally, a flawless round from NBG, up to 11.
Might be climbing right back, sending us straight over to a set between these two teams. And again, the biggest thing is map control for the side of the defenders. YFT have gotten nothing so far. I remember when Lotus came out, I think I was watching Global, and they kind of fell into the same predicament. And at the same time, some of the teams that do end up dwindling on this map, it's the same situation. You're strong a little bit, you have that sense of map control, and you play past your equator. The equator center, that entire, if you just draw a midline on the map, if you never pass it, if you're never going for any space that's not just your side of the map, you will lose on defense on a map like Lotus. They're fighting for B main a little bit. There is a bit of a trap play here, but when's the last time NBG came exploring B from main?
Yeah, it's not been too often at all. It's more the sand side, rubble side, and Stella does end up getting shut down. And Atlas spots a couple of people, manages to get a teleport out, survives as well. There's going to be a hold that goes backside. Zeke on the other side of this. Paranoia actually connects with Son of Car, gets headshot past the wall too, as he was jumping down to try and get away. Muddy is now going to try and claim some more of this space, but the teleport onto A from Stunner is going to put them in a winning position.
Planted.
Lots of time bought with this one. Nobody heard it happening, so this rotation's going to be, what, 3 seconds delayed? Count those clocks, watch the timers. Tuzi as well, being so far forward with that one-way 2 will actually re-navigate the entire defensive team towards stairs.
There.
There's Zeke caught on the other side of tree, is going to pop that door. 3 players pushing through now onto the site. Stallion with the stun. I mean, they got to enter this at the same time, but the paranoia is just ridiculous. Stunner kills Stallion, and they can still reappear after this wall too. Zeke ends up going down shore. Wraith Rocket pops straight to back site. It's a 1v1 now. Tuzi versus Devi, but the spike is down. The spike is ticking. Tuzi's counting, but no, shut down. But it don't matter. Spike detonates. NBG up to 12.
So smart on the rotate. So smart to just play that time, and they bait out the showstopper as well, so the show will go on for the side of NBG. They will try their best and have an utmost advantage to take this map home with confidence, with really good IGLing as well, and a nice push pivot back and forth on the map. NBG have really just thrown YFT in a twister in this one. I mean, both teams have looked good, but I haven't seen YFT's voice on the map in this entire half past the first few rounds.
Here we go. Some more aggression this time over on Rubble side. I'm going to test B main.
Find you.
Completely different game plan here for YFT.
Biggest thing I need is if they take the space right now, like they did last round into B main, they need to use it. They need to challenge door. They need to go for some flanks. They need to get a little bit more dynamic here. YFT have done the same rounds over and over again at NBG for the last 6, I think. And if I check my watch, oh yeah, they've lost every round playing that way. You've got to switch it up.
NBG ready to go fast here. Zip has only got this pistol. Dog is going to reveal that Zeke's here. They're going to send one back sight. And okay, they know one is here at the bare minimum. Oh, dearie me, that Nightfall. NBG just dodge it completely. They're going to slow this one down. Tap the door. They got a little B main space already.
It makes sense if people are already at B, but that Nightfall makes them forced to rotate into it. As that happens, NBG, the confidence. They stay stoic. They stay on mound. Son of Kar, the aura as he walks in the sea.
30 seconds
emanating
They're going to get
them.
in.
It's a perfect call.
They're going to get in this one so easily. Stallion ends up putting that coke down. The wall's going to come out as well. Sunakar is shut down, but thanks to that Sheriff, Ziff is going to get an upgrade too. Sunna has to teleport away. They're actually on B right now, though. They've managed to make their way in. Stella's in a good spot. Can't come through, but they still need to clear the baby door room. Alice picks up another, but Stella kills Muddy. Now this angle can be watched. With bated breath, Stunner is waiting for the players to enter, but only 27 HP. It's up to Stella in heaven to try and just shut these players down. Now Zeke can join the fight, but Ziff just spamming through into this main, sends Zeke down to 47 HP. Still Garden Pop, Stella's up to 3. Debbie's gonna hit the challenge there, but it is Zeke that shuts the door on Ziff. It's a 1v2. Debbie with a classic kill gets another, but Stella shuts them down. A 4K for the Vice. Ends up picking up the map. And we're going all the way to map number 3, Nightblood Gaming. That game almost...
Tough lower bracket run ahead of them. It's time to see heading into Ascent who's going to be where as we get to it with your casters. Back over to Jaws and Shio.
Oh dear, we head to Ascent, Shio. And Nightblood Gaming come into today with 100% win rate over 4 games.
Okay. All right. I mean, if you look at the side of YFT, though, they have the tools to contain what is the aggression, the mysterious jar, the Pandora's box that is Nightblood Gaming. Sometimes it's Son of Kar causing chaos. Sometimes it's Stunna activating the entire team. You got to be worried, though, because with them starting attack, they get to kind of control the pace as to how this map is being played. YFT, though, defensive composition, defensive sided map entirely, they might be able to hold on.
Love the... What do you think of this comp then with the stage? I really enjoy
Dude,
the
I'm such a stage enjoyer right now in Valorant, and I think on this map as well. So many things you can do with it. The thing is, on defense, I feel like is where it limits itself a little bit more than the offensive walls you can put down. So still, it's a lot more basic. It gets a lot more intrinsic value, especially on the pistol. If you slot into wall, your retake is better. Your options to stall are a little bit better, but we've seen what happens when the round goes on longer. NBG, they find the answers. They know where to go. Cat immediately walled off, and now you can really cheat on one or the other side of the map. Stallion about to find contact. Not sure if he saw it. He's walking away way too slowly. Hits the gen, drops the smoke. He's gotten away with it. I don't believe it.
Murder. Actual murder. And even pickpocketed him on the way out as well. He did 60 or no, 40 HP worth of damage.
Look at the split from NBG. While they're taking the A space, like Ziff not really being tested on his B site, but people are ready to pop on his site at any second.
Now the wall is going to get destroyed.
Trending B.
Tree.
And this is so devious. Get people more attracted to A. Get them bolstering towards the cat side. Get Jet off that CT angle. And now they're pushing in.
Muddy is going to hear. Muddy's going to hear, though. They should prop the rotations back. Muddy's just going to get onto the side, but Katana Car, a double shot to the back of Muddy. It shuts down the Jet from actually helping Ziff. He ends up getting flashed too. I mean, there's a recon bolt as well. Somehow, Ziff is still left standing. But not before NBG, the rest of the players get their hands on him. Now Stallion and Atlas trying to reposition him back into this. He's already down to 34. I mean, this is an NBG pistol win, most definitely. Oh, Zeke, all good though. Traded. You're chilling. NBG, a formidable foe. Okay. How many clips? How many people are shooting into the smoke right now? Holy! How's Atlas alive?
Master.
Bro, it's Neo in there trying to like dodge everything.
Yeah.
Flawless round there from NBG as they finish pistol.
Odin wins by fear.
Jaws, if I'm lucky enough to have a daughter one day and she asks me, what, you know, at some point in her life, how do you play the attack side pistol? I'm going to show her this round from NBG.
She's going to be asking that, bro. She is definitely
She will be asking. Dude,
that.
listen. They go to A, play it slow, get the space, double back to cat, break the wall, have two people embedded in B the entire time, then are able to have that split breakdown. You could not plan something better. It did not go better than it could have for NBG. That was a perfect approach. And me and Roy were talking about it as well after watching what happened on Lotus. It feels like YFT might have ran out of gas in this one. I'm not sure, even with Sage, even with something more basic on this map in terms of utility and game plan, if they can hold on to a fired up NBG.
Gas prices are pretty high though, so yeah, can't blame him.
It's tough. And again, a stack that is on the wrong side of the map, and I think stacking versus NBG might not be the best wave right now. Maybe flooding, staying, you know, towards your spawn side, seeing which side gets tapped is better. We've seen now for the last, what, 12, 15 rounds? All this team likes to do is touch one side of the map, move to the other. And they're not even flooding onto the Cypher player. They're going to immediately back all the way off, realize that Cypher's controlling the dead side of the map, and A's the real target here.
It would have been a death sentence anyway. I mean, Stunner was on another angle on tiles, so they flood out. It would have been easy cleanup. Like,
every single person has a partner right now, and the only person isolated is moving through spawn. The rotations from MBG are also perfect.
yeah, they got spiked down. Game plan here for YFT is just die to spike by the looks of it. They're not, yeah, shy. They're not even going to bother.
It's the pressure. I mean, if they do, you give Son of Car knives, you give Stunner run it back, you give Zeke the Fury. Like, it's so tough, but does this instill confidence? Is this what we planned for our game to be like? Just nothing happening on the eco, no chance?
Try and go for a swing. Oh, that's a lot of people. Got a flash though. Oh, it's good enough for one. Okay, we'll take that. Stunner is going to get an orb. Even more people going for a swing in there too. 2 orbs, yeah, because he does die too, so Stunner more than happy with going for those. Very early on too, they managed to push B main, pick up the orb. So Stunner, I mean, okay, we're not going to talk about Phoenix Ult again, but it's done pretty quick. Come on, like he's up to 4 already.
He's up to 4. I mean, all he
will be up
needs
to
now,
5 in a second.
Listen, and what have they been doing so far? Absolute full map control. What did I say about defensive teams staying behind their equator? They lose. Too much pressure. I know I've just seen Pistol and Eco, but if you're just going to be Sage walling off Cat, you can't even play that side of the map. You're not even pushing another side of it. You're going to be in trouble. Vi, Sage, you're able to have these walls, and they're able to have so much value. You can actually do other things on the other sides of the map. Dashing in, Son of Car.
Wow, Son of Car. Buddy ends up picking him up though. That was over eager to be said, as Alice actually ends up getting shut down. They're going to cancel. They've gotten the orb already. Oh no, there they. Okay, well, they had got the orb. Now they do. All good. Muddy is going to re-explore B main, and yeah, signals to the rest of the team that actually, guys, it's going to be an A hit now.
I'm liking this so much for Muddy to get that re-aggression, and I'm liking this on the other side of the map from Stallion to keep peering into A main. They're getting so much information. They're going to be able to react here. The 2 options NBG has right now, get in a Cat or split down mid. That drone at the 1 minute mark shows that this is going to be a Cat angle. The read, though, is a bit wrong from the side of YFT. They're thinking that it's going to be a mid split maybe in just a second. The 50-50 call going the wrong way as these guys are from NBG scaling up tree already. They're scaling so deep. The spike is moving through this one. Are they going to double back and go through B or something? Where are they going?
30 seconds left.
The call is really good for NBG. Gonna run A. I mean, this rotation comes through. Stallion kills Stunner. Both of them basically mag dumping on each other. But Zeke gets the spike down.
Stallion was the only unknown. This guy flanked through their own spawn into Cat.
Stella.
We're still not planting.
Stella. He's already gotten 1. He's got back up in a couple of seconds too. He gets the 3-piece round the corner. Stallion's the only one left alive.
Disaster. Absolute tragedy.
You see in the cam there, Stallion like literally lifting his hands up like, what just happened?
Yeah.
How are 3 of you dying on the 1 Cypher swing?
Oh man, you can see the long side there as well. This is not the plan for YFT right now. And he's
the ace. He
getting through
get the
the
ace too.
Oh.
I wish we had this Stallion count for a little bit longer there, because it wasn't just one hand, it was both.
Oh,
both
man.
hitting his face at the same time. I mean, that is just... Look at this. I mean, you cannot let a Cypher get away with this.
It's so awkward. They're like tapping the spike and not putting it down, giving them false confidence and pushing over. They've got to get the trade, though. You're absolutely right, Jack. I mean, what is going on? Genuinely, the YFT camp. Higher pressure, completely deflated. Mentality in the drain. The courage, not here right now. I don't see anything to believe in for this team for the moment.
I told you before. They're 4-0 on this map, Shire.
Yeah, I mean...
And they're really giving us a reason to think that might be 5-0.
They're about to be 4-0 up if the sequel's not going to go well. Stellar again playing carefully.
Like
Theft coming in.
Oh,
Muddy.
I mean, he was revealed, so yeah. I mean, he tried for something on Tars, tried to be a little fancy with it. Sith full blind. And yeah, this round is done and dusted. It's going to be a 4-0.
Oh man, these guys are just doing like side quests as well, moving through cat like that in the last round. Like, I've also never seen a team abuse mid this much inside just at least the tier 2 circuit. I feel like a lot of the times it's exit central when it comes to Ascent, and then an operator spawns, and that's where the things get interesting. But since the inception of this map so far between these two teams today, NBG have been doing really creative things and working the map.
Well, they are just punishing YFT even more so here. On Stallion, take the shot. Oh,
not today.
That would have been a crazy headshot.
It sucks that it's Stallion every time as well. That's probably going to weigh on his mental a little bit too, where like,
yeah,
he's getting these awesome lurks. He's getting so much information, but the rest of his team is going down as well. Like, he can't utilize it. That's got to hurt.
Cypher is 10-0. Stellar is 10-0 at the moment. Our Cypher player is 10-0.
Yes.
On attack.
Yeah, I was about to say on attack, by the way. Oh my God. Now the best thing so far.
0-0-3. Shows that too.
Best thing so far for YFT has been the control of A space. They flanked through it as well. Mid has been a complete gap. They've got double walls. They can put a lot of delay util on the left and right side of the map, have 3 people in mid. There's a possibility for that switch, but they lock down. The same thing. Zeke, 400 credits to get complete control of the entire map, basically. Send your duelists up mid. This is ridiculous. 5th round in a row. Mid is free.
Zip's going to get full flashed again, surely. There's the smoke. Here's the flash, but it's a little bit too late. Son of Car had already peaked before that flash made its way around that corner. A small mistake is going to cost them a little bit of time in mid, as the rest of NBG actually split up around the map. Now, a little bit of A presence shown towards Tree, as Stunner can't quite get that kill as the doors closed on him.
Stallion smoked off from main and get some pressure onto Cat, though. The thing is, Spike is solo on the side of Zeke. He doesn't want to move up just yet by himself. Stellar links with him. Battle in A main as well. So this is all relying on, I think, Atlas right now. Depending on how Atlas's life goes, that's the success on A site for the attacking team here. Smoke dissipates. They can walk through Cat now. Tuzi's actually doing everything for his team while manipulating the space over A.
He actually hard trolled. Oh,
Atlas
NBG.
is down. Atlas down for the moment, and that's going to really open up the site. Stallion's going to get walked on here.
Oh, Sith ends up getting a kill. Zeke shocks himself. Okay, it was a magic trick. Oh, look at me. I accidentally shot myself. Oh, my God. I'm so weak, guys. And then Stallion gets his head ripped off at a different angle.
Yes,
it's a 2-on-3.
From
Muddy dropped the op. He's got a rifle now, but the spike's down. Shock hits Sith square in the chest, down to 43 thanks to the spam. A small body block can't be helped sometimes. Muddy gonna try and go for it again. Another little arrow ends up hitting heaven. Yeah, Zeke a little bit too unawares there, it feels like. Now in a 2v1, wide swing from Tuzi. YFT with a miracle clutch round.
A lot of vibes to the side of NBG, and I feel like they took over what should have been a cleaner round. Yeah.
Way too vibey.
It feels like they were just trying to go for the spam. Didn't expect Muddy to come from the same side. A lot of the times YFT in these rounds as well. I think, again, if you link Lotus and Ascent together a little bit, they've been segmented. They haven't come from the same side a lot of the times and haven't cheated space. Muddy also sprinted the entire way, and I don't think that Zeke was able to hear him properly. So lots of chaos and the spamming and whatnot, and YFT do find a gap to just cozy into. Muddy now Operator online.
Felt like a
Definitely not gonna have too
surefire
much
win.
to work with. Yeah, this is gonna be
One player
nuts.
full, one player half. Like, that is not a round that NBG expects to lose there. All right, well, like you said, operator online for Muddy. A little bit harder now to get that mid presence.
Insta pace change, immediate paranoia onto A main, and the running back coming in very fast.
Walking through the thorns, no problem. And I'm in running back. Muddy's going to get a good timing onto Stella there, who peeks out of tiles. And now they're going to try and push this even more. Stallion, knife out, walks forward, shut down. NBG on site. Ziff in a similar spot, this time smoked. And unfortunately, they're going to have to spend a whole lot of util getting back here. Sonakar spotted out, gets away too. They don't even span through. They're going to try and go for the op shot through cover to try and get a one-tap. Sonakar takes a little bit of damage there, but that'll be about it. Spots that the door's now closed. As the Stunner's already found one. Door now open. Alice goes for a swing. Kills Sonakar. Goes for a yet another. Hunter's Fury's going to get popped. Oh, Stunner ends up getting taken down. Hunter's Fury, now a shock. He's got a second one in his back pocket. Will it connect with the spike? Not even close. Devi shuts down Zeke anyway. YFT with their second.
Okay, so some problems on A site right now when the numbers are here for YFT's side. They're really still taking this very seriously. NBG, though, kind of vibe coding every single round, hoping that, you know, the program runs properly. The door, still a problem. The flood retake, still a bit too much to handle so far, and they're really overestimating how much power they truly control when the spike is down.
Perfect camera work there. Thank you very much, Robs. The slow pan to where the spike actually is just gold. Here's another op push in here for Muddy.
Or scan, be able to lock through and do
Again, second time.
Fine Stunner. Post on the second, no leg this time either. 4 ultimates available on the side of YFT as well. They can res anybody in trades if they are on a farther back line. Ziff is there for the Steel Garden as well on A, which again, they want to retake. And I think right now they deserve to every single time. This is devious from Atlas. What is he trying to do, brother? You got res. Relax. Relax.
Oh my word. Yeah. Didn't need to challenge that orb, but he did anyway. That wall not cutting up that space, not blocking the doorway.
Okay.
There we go. Surely Stella gets another one. I still trying to go for. I mean, this is it. Oh, he can't get past the wall. A comedy of errors there. I'd say from both sides. That was not a single team or player's fault there. It was a little bit of clownery, a little tomfoolery. Spike does go down again on A, though, Shio. And Zeke spotted through glass. So it's up to 2Z. Now in the 1v3.
Going up to 3-4. We talked about YFT not having it left in the tank, not having the energy to play this one. And right now they're proving us completely wrong. Or NBG is allowing them to rest at the start of every round, sleep up a little bit, and then come in for this retake in glorious fashion. There's so many gaps, I feel like, in NBG's hold on these reads. They have nobody coming in and punishing any aggression in heaven. They don't have any tools to actually have a counteractive push in or a trap play for the door breaking. They're staying on site. Nobody's even playing hell properly, and they're getting completely decimated on every single retake.
Do we mix it up? Do we go B? Do we peek tiles again and get shot by the op? Questions I require answers to. Looks like Muddy's actually going to take the fight straight to tiles this time around. Going to be 3 players waiting for him too. We'll see if they're going to get chased off the line. No, there's a cam there. All right.
Juicy smokes it down as well. Stellar still fighting a war on his own. I mean, on B, there's an entire different game being played. In mid, we're sailing up fast again. I'm liking the pivot with the Vise util here, by the way. We talked about mid being a gap. At least they can't use it too much immediately towards the B side.
Yeah, burn the util, burn the thorns, burn the wall. Double cage actually thrown out by Stella. Looks like it's going to be a flash into tree. Devi at the door handle. Wants to try and shut that ASAP, but Stunner shuts him down before he can do it. Stallion is just going to TP to support the rest of his team as Muddy early creep up into heaven with the op. And now the spike planted on that box as the knife connects with Muddy as soon as that smoke starts descending down too. And Sonakar in heaven in a round-winning position. A resurrection onto Muddy. Steel Garden's gonna get popped as well. Sonikar down to 33, hits the right click, but gets nothing. Primary's a jam, sure, but the flashes, the shocks, everything used to delay enough time for them to get their weapons back in their hands. There's 2 players in hell. Tuzi with the swing gets shut down by Zip, but you still got to clear Sonikar. He's already got a couple. Son is there too with a third.
Sorry, Jet.
3 kills for each duelist after that res. Round 1 from NBG.
And it's the first time they utilize hell, are able to play off of each other, have some promise towards heaven as well. You saw them trying to flood in, the flash stopped them. You saw them trying to flood in, the knives threatened them. And you need that proactivity from NBG. You need them pushing Lotus defense spawn. You need them challenging Ascent A Heaven. They have to play inside the brains, inside the space of YFT if they want a chance at this game. And suddenly they've remembered who they are. YFT though, close one at the end of it. I figured out another setup for NBG. And again, are actually winning, I feel like, this B main fight overall. Wall coming in again, lots of input in this one. Double walling B, Hunter's Fury from their side down to mid.
Yeah, they think they've taken their mid presence already, but they've just waited for that Hunter's Fury to run out. Son of Car's already got one. NBG just barreling on forwards. Money is going to line up 2, maybe even a third as well, but no, Son of Car ends up taking him down. A 2-on-2, a little classic kill there from Tusi as well. It's a messy round in mid. Everything thrown in. It felt like it was a gentleman's agreement to deathmatch that round. As NBG take it all the way to 6.
That goes there. Here.
The hell is going on inside this Ascent map? B main was double walled. How is the defenders dying in market? What is this? You're gonna TP across? He got TP classic though. There's no way.
Actually hit the shadow step behind him and hit the backstab.
Got money like dashing the pizza early as well. Trying to, I don't even know, like entry against NBG on defense. What is going on?
Don't know, but it may for some good entertainment. That's for
true. Very true.
Hey, if it's messy, it's kind of fun. Tell you what's not
Shout
fun for
out
YFT.
Argentina.
Pistols.
Yeah.
Take flight.
Info coming in. Wall put up as well to maybe challenge that drone in the way it pads. Don't see much. You got the Phoenix tag up, so know exactly where Stunna is, but that's never good information. Stunna is not the threat. Need to find Son of Car. Here's a double up crossfire.
Double up. Oh, Colby
Timing.
into his hands. Didn't matter apparently, as Muddy and Stallion still come up with kills despite the weaponry. And oh, is that your spike down as well? Right at our feet? Don't mind if I do.
I mean, there's one tech here where Stunna could get into a safe position, run it back towards the spike. They give up the spike actually entirely, so.
They've got TP from 2Z. So there is a chance to grab it back.
NBG, I think they know that as well.
Cleared.
Oh,
Yep.
why did they
They're
know
going
that?
to try and go
completely
into this
covered
one.
it
Stunner kill onto Ziff through the wall too.
I mean,
Devi was just trying to hit a wall bang, but he was firing against a rifle. Teleport, spike grabbed, 2v2, pistol still in the hands of YFT.
10
There's
seconds
surely
left.
some upgrades lying around. Gonna get one at least. Yep, yoink.
2. And a heal. Big
And a
chance
heal
here.
as well. 2Z gonna swing. Spots Atlas. Double cloud burst onto the site now. Muddy now playing in the dark cover. And they're going for the swing. Spots one behind the rocks. But 2Z with the repeat can clear. NBG. Another scrappy round. Still get the job done. They give up the spike so early, but the escape plan.
Seems like a stamina difference there towards the very end. Some desperation. Not the cleanest movements from either player on the side of YFT. We've seen better from both of them. We expect better as well. Almost there with the solution. But again, NBG relentless attacking. Drawing the last breaths from YFT round after round. Choosing where the spike is going. Playing one of the most enigmatic attacks I've ever seen in my Ascent livelihood. They are just taking whatever they want. They are pushing every single side, and with so much B main pressure, still not doing much with it. Smoke finally coming down.
Oh. I think it's a Muddy dodge IRL.
Same Earth. Yeah.
Yeah, actually. Are you a dodge IRL kind of guy?
I'm a big dog. You have to. Definitely have to. Muddy right now has 2 layers between him and this kill.
Nice.
Son of car. I mean, this is what I like to see. This wall is what all of YFT is depending on, and NBG have solved it. It's now a weakness.
Yeah, it feels very much that way. I like the way you put it. End up using the Phoenix wall. It's like, okay, we trigger it, we push on, we get a kill or even force market away, and then we decide where to go. Run it back, instantly killed. But it does give Sonakar enough time to move. Buddy tried to get the re-angle there with the scope, but unsuccessfully. Paranoia and moving through the slow. Oh, Tuzi, give it to him.
Spike planted.
What is going on? The game is devolving. Run and gun has taken over half the players on the server. Desperate
We're
fighting
back
on
to
all
caveman
sides.
Valorant is what we're back to. The evolution. Oh.
Sure.
Stella's on the other side of the map too.
Big tapping. I mean, the grasp NBG have on this one. Stellar is just playing with his food round after round. They haven't trap played Stellar once, by the way. This guy is solo sometimes here, maybe a duo as well. They're starting tiles. We haven't seen a para dash play with slows. We haven't seen anything even with Hunter's Fury active in cohesion towards mid. YFT have, I think, challenged mid once with Sheriffs even, and that's just a look down.
Heavy whiffed on that kill. Oh, takes a bullet through cover 2. I mean, okay, what you said a couple of rounds ago, Shia, about it being like a stamina diff, it feels like YFT, even in these situations where you're finding players not even looking at you, like they're not coming up with these kills. They're not finding even these easy pickoffs. It feels like they just shovel more coal into the engine, you know?
Can I even tell you what the first thing that goes away when you're running out of gas a little bit and like it's
Go on.
that mental dip? It's teamwork. I think the best thing we saw from YFT so far, you think back to Haven, you look at Lotus, it was the team plays, the wall coming in, sees afterwards. It seems like it's desperation, walls on walls, repeated utility, people in the same spots, and just solo play on the side of YFT right now. Think about that last round with Sage trying to barrel stuff by herself. The opposing Tuzi, Atlas not playing with the team. You could have slowed one side, peeked the other.
All right, they're going to go for the same thing again.
Yeah, trip the wall, wait for the spikes.
Oh,
Muddy
though, all the way back into their own spawn. Oh, Muddy though, ends up getting 3.
Player standing.
Zeke's alone in mid now. Muddy with getting that flawless round. Pop snipes,
Switching
wrap
sides.
spawn, kills 3 people, 2 long range. Okay, they woke up. What is this?
Late
I
though,
mean-
yeah. Again, NBG have explored so much of the map. There are weaknesses in what they do. I talked about pushing past your equator, taking that risk. If you want to win the round against a team that's really abusing you fast and taking that mid space, you have to work the extremities. They don't trap play B. They find some room on A. Unfortunately, it was Tuzi's job to hold that side down. He was playing way too passive. He was doing the same thing that YFT do every round, but besides the switch now, right? Sage on attack. You're able to touch a site, it's going to be trouble. You have so much sensible utility from both these guys to delay, stall, block down lanes. At the same time, Atlas, you have so many cool angles going. Some of these grim walls coming up. You can find so much value. Son of Car, though, it is the defensive side of map, and Jet is able to play. It's an absolute playground, and this time, Monkey Bar's closed. No shots taken. At least the life. It's good damage, but the heal's going to be there. Everybody now at max HP again. Wall put up. They can go easy for the split. They choose to slow it down, just like NBG would.
Yeah, taking a leaf out of their book almost. Sonakar not able to land.
Ooh, it is their
Follow-up
book
shot.
toss, and they're ready for it.
Oh, dearie me. NBG just going to swing out a tree side. Stallion, again, kind of caught with the util in his hands, crouched in a corner, begging for forgiveness almost. Zeke unable to come up with his own one, though. So that leaves B side completely open. 3 players now from NBG working their own spawn.
Stellar wants to solve this wall, and it will go down in about 7 seconds. Stunna on this other side.
Spike
Wall
planted.
finally down. What an angle. What patience from Stellar.
He's going to
The
find
B-main
good timing
lurker.
on this shore lane. Oh, no, util in his hands. Alice does kill 1, though, but Tuzi quick to respond. YFT, both players backside. Small wall bang, but it's a 2-on-2 with Spike down. They're going to move on. Devi takes a little bit. Ziff behind this box. They're going to stack up for this one. And now a swing from Ziff. Clutches up the round here for YFT. Only player left alive. Wouldn't have it any other way. These last few rounds have been very scrappy with barely any kind of flawless potential. Pistol round in the bag for what they hope is a very different
Now we
half.
wait.
It looks to be the same though. I mean, one of the patterns we saw in that last half, the lack of teamwork, the lack of staying together at certain times. I mean, for YFT, the best ones were things happening on retake, right? A lot of the times people were finally falling in. The best way is onto A. In that round, if you check the foundations of it, why is half the team playing market off the stage while the other half backside in boathouse, right? You want these guys playing together. I'm seeing remnants of that individualism coming up again. Glad that Ziff won the round, but if you replay that over and over again, the percentage chances are not looking good for YFT in the setup. This time, Ziff moving forward, do we check pizza? With a lack of success we do, yeah.
Only walked up with a ghost.
The big thing is you're supposed to have your lurker walk into a space and try to find the stack.
Here.
You got no information there from Ziff's death.
Stun's gonna flash around the corner. Oh, the bandit kills are
One
so
enemy
clean.
remaining.
You might be able to just get the next one too.
Spike down.
Tuzi swings with him, and now only the scope, 33 HP. It is disaster for YFT's bonus. There's a good chance for a collat here, but no more ammo left. They are just dancing on his body. NBG with a flawless round, get to 9.
Don't believe it. I actually just don't believe it. Again, the walk down from Ziff specifically into mid doesn't tell you much. The Jet dashing back over to B might signal that there might be a little bit of a B stack, but it's a completely incorrect read from the side of YFT. Not going through B main will just end up being disaster. No B information. You think the stack's over there, and you're getting paranoia flash bandit played. I mean, another round where you have to really tap in here. Hopefully your shares find some value.
What a tough round mentally. We were talking about it a moment ago. Stallion being tagged out. Sonikar on a line with a scope, tags Atlas as well in the body through cover. They're using so much to try and get, but look who's around the corner waiting for them. Stunner with a fireball in his hands. A kill through the smoke as well with the Marshall for Sonikar.
Blocking sight.
They could be able to get the rotation here. I mean, Muddy has got the Sheriff. Sonikar's kind of waiting for this, though. I mean, if you want to make your presence known in mid, sure. I mean, I've got an angle on you. You should check this corner. Does he clear it? Yes, he does.
Wow,
Doesn't matter.
man.
Muddy still with the Sheriff. Hit the no-scope anyway. It's all
Spike
falling apart for
down,
YFT. I know they're a pistol show. I know that. But it is another flawless for NBG. Collecting bodies, collecting paychecks. Their economy is looking pristine going into the next couple of rounds. They're up to 10. I mean, what is the game plan here for YFT?
I mean, they've understood a lot of the setup here now from NBG. They've done some research. They've sent Ziff down mid, understand that, you know, they have a duelist mid sometimes. They have some action over there. They understand where the Cypher site is as well. Almond's not going to play for that defensive paranoia angle or taking the A main space with the Phoenix Molly coming in off the top hands or the top wall on A main. They understand where everyone is now, I feel like. YFT, the thing is, what will they do with this information? Half armor on a few of these guys, so dueling might get difficult. Son of a car activated with this operator. He sees nothing, but that's still a lot of information. I'm surprised there's no early smoke coming in for the side of the attack. It's cats, and I don't think that'll be enough.
Sonikar spotted, but look at that. As soon as they turn towards Sonikar, Stunner is waiting. Insta headshot on the Jet, and that's your entry. Completely deleted. Atlas is going to try and make his way up, but there's a market player. There's a Sonikar with a swing. All right, actually, hold on a second. Manages to get one. Wall. It's the trip anyway. I mean, unfortunate, but Zeke, I think, is going to be happy with that. No problem. I'll back off back to a more safe position where I can shoot you down.
Yeah, these walls I thought were going to be utilized on attack to help these guys in the post plant. If you keep putting it up like this, they can't even split market anymore. Zeke can just play in this angle. This wall's actually like helping the defensive
30
side.
seconds left.
Jaws, what's going on?
Well, luckily for them,
Wait a minute, they've given it up. What does this read? They've given up their own spawns top mid. Split's coming in. Zeke's plays the check now.
Oh, what a
Stellar,
shot.
Solo, Cages.
Zeke's
It's ready to
got
go.
one. It doesn't matter. I mean, this is
10 seconds
Stella
left.
going down, sure, but there's 3 players making their way over already. Time's a ticking. Spike goes
planted.
down, but they're already on site. There's no chance for them to even battle for that space, so they're fighting close quarters. Little CQB.
Oh, Stana's got full util for this one as well. Hot hands going in.
Molly.
Flash ready to go.
Heavy, there is the flash straight away. Zeke with the cleanup. Stallion, there's just no chance. Through the box, Tuzi gets the kill. Nightblood Gaming up to 11. No answers here for what they're giving them. I mean, Nightblood Gaming, it feels perfect. 2 back-to-back flawless rounds. They've set up their economy now up to 11. YFT scrambling for answers.
And I would assume here, yeah, I was about to say timeouts need to come through. You got to talk about the plan at the moment. You have one last buy. It is YFT that locks it down. I'm surprised that a lot of the times there's no double timeouts from some of these teams. Maybe just the first match of Haven that we saw it locked in with. One thing we haven't seen from YFT, or I think both teams, for some reason, it's just like hard execs at the start of rounds. Like both these guys are so obsessed with, or both these teams are obsessed with poking and prodding on one side of the map, going to the other, finding some weird wall mid if you're YFT, or like gaining every achievement on the map if you're NBG. I think on their attack, they would want to take A-Maid, take Cat, take your pets, take all the food in your fridge, then plant the spike, and then lose the round, by the way. That was happening a lot too for NBG after complete map control. But for YFT, I mean, the Sage walls, Jaws, I gotta understand. I mean, I lack the understanding. I don't understand. You would want Sage to delay the site take. If you earn site, just do it. I don't mind some of the top mid walls. The market wall is, I mean, it was creative, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. You guys didn't see, but Shy actually, as soon as that wall went up and they just gave it up, Shy did a backflip.
It did.
He was that confused.
I will hold up the sky.
And I'm like actually the upstairs neighbor right now with half these rounds. I'm just jumping around out of my seat, like causing as much ruckus because I don't understand. Again, we talked about YFT being so systematic as well. Look at this disrespect of the system. Look at it.
He doesn't care about the drone. He's gonna get tagged to Hunter's Fury.
Hit a jet. What are you doing?
And he's missing. Tuzi ends up going down though. Actually, at least a kill for Stallion. It's gonna grant the one and grant them space in A. Sonakar's gonna get collapsed on. Only Zeke here to really respond in an instant manner, as both other players here from NBG making the way through spawn, but Ziff still ends up going down. Your boy is still alive. Zeke goes Titan on site as money falls. There's going to be a race, sure, but still on this angle. The collage! He can't keep getting away with it. There's only one player left.
It's complete debauchery, man. What is going on over here? Disrespect.
He got a collat on the res.
He got a collat on the res.
I'm losing my mind, man. Look at this.
Spike needed a cross. Look at this. They're feeding him. They're feeding him.
If mentals weren't broken before, they are shattered now. NBG match point.
Where were you when Son of God got the collect kill?
Son of God, mate.
Yeah.
Get his name right.
You're right. There we go. Still a chance again for YFT to gain momentum. We saw what happened when I'm trying to sell the job. I'm trying. Okay, challenging him.
He's got a gun though.
The bait
a little
switch.
hot spot. Drone, no problem. I'll just stand. No problem. You want to push me? That's fine. You know there's backup.
Yeah, I'm loving the fact that you're right there behind him as a teammate. Stunner, hot hands, ready to go. Run it back. Also, if you just take one form of contact, you just go towards the right, run it in, have the flashes, have that wall as well.
One down.
Son of...
What is this side quest?
I don't know, but Stunner's just
disgusting.
ended it for him. Atlas and Ziff left. You're going to challenge Stunner again? That's 3. Game's already done, I'm afraid, Shio. Ziff, 1v5, looking for the miracle ace.
Defenders
Miracle
win.
ain't going to happen, though. What a final couple of rounds for Nightblood Gaming. That was not close by any stretch of the imagination. Upper finals game, secured in 2.
You gotta have like that explicit tag for the album on it. You gotta have a disclaimer before you watch this one.
Gross.
That was a disrespectful showing from NBG, taking every form of space on the map, winning every form of fight.